What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? How are y'all doing today? Hope y'all are doing great wherever you're at. We've got a great match of Division 2 semifinals today in Grand Star Cup, Apocalypse Soul versus Lethal Vengeance. I'm V, and I'm joined by my co-caster, Jaggy.
What is up, everybody? How y'all doing tonight? Tonight, wherever y'all from, we welcome each and every one of you to Mario Kart Central here for this fantastic matchup between AP Soul and Lethal Vengeance. And yeah, this is going to be a fairly interesting matchup because AP Soul had the chance to snag first seed against End, and it was a razor close match. I mean, it was very hotly contested, and it was a match where most people had AV winning that one. And just the fact that it was that close and that competitive with a team like End who are on the come up, it's kind of indicative of how close this potential matchup could be, because while AP Soul are strong on paper, they haven't necessarily scrimmed together very much, and when they did, it was usually like a mix between AP 1 and 2. And they're facing off against Lethal Vengeance, who, while they haven't been, super prominent in D2, they did miss playoffs in 3 of their last 4 appearances. They've always been around, and they are, starting to put things together, and they have scrimmed more against AP. So I think this is set to be a pretty competitive and fantastic match to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. It is definitely should be a dogfight in this best of 3. I could very easily see this going to 3 matches. It could be 2. I don't know, but a 3-match outcome would not surprise me in the slightest bit. I guess we can start taking a look at lineups. We can start with AP's lineup, AP Soul lineup here. So yeah, they're running up Batcake, Swig, Leonardo, Clover, and Sky9 bagging. This is pretty much main lineup for AP Soul. I know they've rotated some runners in. I know Smash has gotten a couple matches in at times, but yeah, this is pretty standard for them. This is basically the strongest lineup. One thing I mean, you can't deny their running power at all. Obviously, Batcake, definitely their strongest runner, is one of the fastest guys in the game, with some very strong support runners in Swig, who is now pretty much household name in D1, as long as with Leonardo and Clover. But one thing that might weigh down a little bit is Chem. We were talking about a little bit before the cast came on about them not scrimming as much as they would have liked to. And before this season, these guys, as far as this lineup has gone, haven't really played together that much. So might be something to look out for AP, but hopefully for them, for AP's sake, it's not too big of an issue and a snag. And also hopefully Sky9 is on his game as far as bagging goes. He's gonna have a really
I think Sky9 should be all right. I mean, in regards to the chem, you are right. They really haven't, this particular lineup hasn't played together too much. But in terms of individual activity, Backkick's always on it. Sky9 is on it as well. And while in this bagging battle, I do think it's going to be interesting because Sky9 has the experience, but I do think Ardux is that how you pronounce it?
Yes,
I think it's Ardux, yeah. I think it's a fairly interesting bagging battle because Sky9 has the experience, and he's been bagging since 2018, potentially earlier than that. I do think Ardux is a very talented bagger, and I do think that it's not going to be a complete walk in the park here for Sky9. But yeah, Sky9
Yeah.
has been active as well. He's been playing with AP1, AP2, mixed lineups, whatever the case may be. He is around. And how do you think the bagging battle is going to fare? Before we get into the predictions and whatnot, we'll start with the bagging battle. How do you see this turning out?
I see it as a bit as being a very close bagging battle. You know, like I feel like the skill difference between these two baggers is not a whole lot. I mean, Sky9 obviously definitely has the edge in like experience, and I think that could give him a little bit of the edge in my opinion over Ardex. So I'll say Sky9 has the slight edge just because of the experience, and maybe knows he's maybe a little more consistent with strats, stuff like
I'd
that.
say,
But what do
I
you think,
mean,
Jack? Like,
Ardex is a decent bagger though, as well, in my opinion. I mean, I actually don't know how long he's played with LV particularly, but I think he's been bagging for a couple of seasons now. Not, I know he's mixed and running, I believe, in earlier seasons, but in terms of bagging, I would probably predict let's say, I'm gonna say two shockless races. I'm gonna say 6-4 for Ardex for match one, and then obviously match two. It depends on the momentum and whatnot, but I do think bagging battle will be fairly even. And then transitioning into the running, you did mention Backhake having that frontal presence, as you mentioned. Fantastic player, good playmaking ability, has all the fundamentals of driving down, slip drifts and delay drifts, everything, just all the fundamentals that you need. Front running presence. Swig is also very much up there too, as you can see. 34.2 average, not something to write home about. In terms of indivs, actually, Exel actually took that from Bad at the last, dying breaths in that match 10 N versus AP. But Bad is still who you want in terms of running. But he really has grown as a war player in general. A couple years back, he was still as strong of a runner as he is now, but not as good in terms of the team plays and the communication. But he is very much a captain that you would like on your team. And as for the other two runners, Leonardo, pretty standard, pretty what's the word for it? Quintessential, mid to high div runner, like D3 level, D2 level. And then Clover, while it says 26.2, he is okay as well. But the problem with Clover is that the activity is not really there, and he does tend to can up in lounge after he cans in wars and kind of disappears and whatnot. So he's strong, but he's maybe not all there in terms of the rust factor. So we'll see how that plays, and then we'll take a look at the lineup for LV real quick. I'm sure that the room's going to start pretty soon, so let's kind of lightning round this real quick. So as I mentioned, Batcake is the captain, so to speak, for AP, and the person behind the wheel here for LV is Derek. I mean, has been around since the dawn of time. He's played for the likes of CB, AV, Ethereal, and he was able to captain the ship for LV for a D3 GSC banner in season one. But since then, they've been kind of lacking a little bit. Like I mentioned before, missed playoffs in 3 of their 4 D2 appearances, but they have started to pick up the pieces here, and they haven't really had too many shifts in transfers over the seasons. Maybe a couple of transfers here and there, but Derek, Ivan, and I think Psycho have been there for a while now. Z Devil, I'm not entirely sure how long he's been there, but Z Devil is a very strong runner in his own right. Doesn't look to be the case here, 30.5, but in Lounge he's fucking goated. And while Lounge isn't necessarily the best indicator of war skill and team play mechanics, he's definitely somebody that you want up there in top spots whenever you need frontal presence.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with you on all those points. Like they've got the experience in GSC. These guys have been around for a while now, and even though Zito hasn't been around for as long as some of these other guys, he's still he's been known to put up big points, of course, like not just in Lions, but in GSC as well. So if he's up there, that'll really help LV's chances of winning versus AP today, absolutely. And then of course Ardex, if he's on his game today, LV has to love their chances, absolutely.
Yeah, and I'm fairly impressed with Ivan I'm fairly impressed with Ivan this season too. He has come leaps and bounds for sure. I mean, 34.5 average, or I'm sorry, 34.3. That's nothing to write home about. I mean, in previous seasons, he was probably around like maybe D4 level running, but He really has picked it up here, and I think Lethal Vengeance has definitely benefited from his improvement for sure. I mean, third seed and looking to make a stamp here. What do you see in terms of predictions, MVPs?
Hmm. I don't know. All right, for match one. Hmm. And no bias, of course, here whatsoever. I think it'll be very close. I'm gonna say AP by, say like 10 points for like match one. But as far as
Match
MVP
one.
goes, yeah, I
What's
think
your
for match
overall though?
one, I'll go. Hmm. My overall, let's see. I think I'll say AP like 2-1 with like it going to 3 matches is what I'll say.
Okay. I'm gonna have to agree with you in the sense that I think that this will go to 3. But I think LV's got this. I think that Chem with AP is a factor, especially in this day and age in MKWii. Obviously, the game has evolved in an individual sense, and the game has evolved in regards to, players getting better with strats and, just better lines wise, better fundamentals overall in a driving sense. But you know, that it factor throughout the years that separated the good teams from the great teams has always been consistency, chemistry. And I think LV's got that in abundance. I think they take this 2-1. In my opinion, I think they shock LV in the first match with I want to say maybe not a huge shock. I want to say like 28-point win. I think AP brings it back in the second one. Small margin, say 14, and then the third one, LV takes it home by 32.
It's a very fair
MVP,
prediction. Yeah, very fair.
MVP probably, I'd say Backcake Ivan, or actually no, Ivan Backcake Devil, match 3.
Okay, yeah. I think for my MVPs, I think yeah, I'll go bad match one. I'll go Derek in match two, and then for the third one, yeah, I think I'll go Ivan actually. I'm gonna go with the kind of a underdog.
I think
Match
Ivan
three.
takes
That's
one
my
at least. Yeah.
yeah, absolutely yeah. As we are getting started here, Sherbetland for Helvey coming out, DDR coming out for AP. I know AP does like to pick DDR for 1-3 a lot, along with Maple, of course. Your pretty standard tracks here, but yeah, we'll see what it picks here and strap in. This is going to be a long afternoon. We will see DDR getting picked here. So if AP can just command the top spots early on, I like their chances. We'll see how Bat plays the start here. But yeah, let's get into it.
Let's do this. And this is absolutely one of Backcake's best. Of course, Commentator Jinx is a thing, but this is one of Backcake's best tracks. And we'll see how this goes. Ivan is starting right behind him, and he makes the stand out pretty cleanly, along with Backcake.
Back hit commanding first early on here, just trying to be
Oh,
annoying
look
with
at
these
this.
commanders.
Is this. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought one of the baggers DC'd. Forget that.
Oh, giving us a little scare there, Jag, early on, I see.
My bad. Oh, it looks like, yeah, on Ivan's POV, though, he wasn't able to make the wall glitch. He kind of clipped the end of it and allowed Leo to pass him with greens. Switch over to his POV, actually, real quick for the mid-pack presence.
Oh,
Oh,
does he?
yeah.
He does not pass the TC off and gets
Nah.
bumped into the wall, so
Switch
he's
back,
gonna
switch
have
back.
to eat this probably. Yeah.
Not much you can do in that instance. I mean, the play there is to just try to fall off with TC at the end, but
Oh,
oof.
that was a bad. That was
Oh.
unfortunate there. Backache unable to pull an item to protect himself and ends up hitting Leo with one of the fibs too.
Yeah.
That's kind
I
of a
mean, if you
double
if you have
kill
a
there.
fib in that scenario, you usually want to go wide to get a box there to protect yourself. But I would assume AP maybe were top two before Derek might have just like snagged a spot there.
See him being forced into Mega here. We'll see what I'm does pull a single shroom, so probably he's gonna have to go around the cut. All right. We see Swig in fourth right now. We do see Leo still up there, so kind of mixed spots right
Oh,
now.
Devil
I'm
lost
not.
first.
Oh, okay. It's not good for. Oh, we do see Ivan taking Ultra though. This pack's still pretty close. He could be able to get into a top spot here. This is a huge item. I'm not sure if any bagger has Shock right now. I haven't been really keeping much track, but Shock could be in play here in the next like 20 seconds or so. I'm not sure, but
Oh,
team showing up here. It's 1-3 for AP right now. I believe.
yep.
Yeah, Leo first right now. So decent spots for AP. We'll see if Shock happens. Not so far. No,
No
no
box, no
cigar.
shock in a box there. Could be indicative. Oh, Oh, AP Shock, yeah, definitely just, securing that 1-3 and potentially fourth there from that Star Dodger. Maybe, yeah, maybe a 1-3-4. I don't think the Star Dodger got second in that instance, but regardless, that this is a pretty swingy race back and forth there. I mean, unfortunately, we didn't get like too many um interesting plays that happen on the actual pub that was shown. Usually the major occurrences were on the other pub, unfortunately. But yeah, so basically, I think what really swung that race was initially that red off on Backcake, but I'm not sure how Derek lost first, and then Z Devil got lost first after he went wide of the sand hop. I think it might have been a red or something along those lines. But
Yeah,
yeah, it was
yeah,
just
absolutely. Those
back
were
and forth, really.
really big plays, yeah, and ultimately AP ends up with the winning race here, and then the shock to boot there at the end to make sure they secure the winning race. So only a 9 point difference separates these two teams after one race here. We'll see what track do you think AP opts to go with here, Jaggy, for having a
They
good
are
start
one.
lead?
Yeah, I mean they are. Yeah, top 2-4 here in this instance. So yeah, so the Star Dodger did end up snagging that second, and this is a pretty quintessential top 4 track. I don't think there's any doubt about it. Fourth can draft first, second can take the middle box, first takes type box, and it kind of puts the other team in a hole to start with. They would need to get a clutch draft in and a snipe potentially to really shake up the spots. We'll see how AP can lock this down.
Yeah, we'll see if Back can get the draft on Leo here. First, oh, he does get bumped though, so
Oh,
he's
that's
not
the
gonna be able to
Euro
go with the
lag.
draft.
Yeah, that's the Euro difference there.
That's really bad. That force Obi does get Bill though in 9, so it doesn't really work. It kind of
Ooh,
works
even
out.
with
You
Trip
didn't want
Shrooms
to
on
get
the other POV too. Was
yeah,
opts to
back
burn
kick.
all three to get chains. This is an indication that AP's still first, and yeah, they are still first. Great snipe there from Derek though to really shake things up. But it looks to me like it wasn't enough to put Leo off.
Oh, is that a little team kill there from AP? So one of them got hit, I think, by maybe Swig hit one of their AP. I'm not sure, but you see still Derek holding on to first right now. It's a 1-3 now for LV. Ivan doesn't get the trig, uses his Shroom though to recover there. Uh, yeah, LV's just in pretty good spots right now with the pack kind of close, but top two starting to break away just a little bit here. We'll see how long Backhake holds this bill. I imagine it will be for a while here, hopefully, and hoping that Sky9 can maybe get shock here. Ivan gets another Shroom's going to use it, but not really much happening right now. Besides
I'm
that kind of
surprised. I'm a little surprised there's not more back spams coming out here. I thought maybe we'd see some double backs, and there's the build coming up from Backcake, forced out of it from the POW. Maybe a little unfortunate. Maybe could have held it a little longer to try to predict. Oh, Derek goes for that trick snipe. He loves that trick snipe. I've seen him throw that out a few times, but nothing doing there.
a great attempt though, nonetheless. But he's just commanding first right now, and AP has to be cycling for blues right now, unless
That
LV's holding it. I'm
that
not
that snipe
sure.
in the beginning was absolutely vital there from Derek. I mean, without that, LV are in 2-3-4 and back spam range there for Leo, and Leo has been nowhere to be found since then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. So
I
it's
mean, he was
like
in second, but he's in
so it's
third.
two
Yeah, okay,
three.
he's still in third. Still in third.
Yeah, 2-3 for AP looking like here, barring any place second shenanigans, which don't happen here. So yeah, 2-3 for AP. They kind of recover a little bit. We see Clover. We finished in 5th or 6th there. So again, kind of mixed spots. Maybe a slight winning race for LV. I'm not sure quite yet, but yeah, like you said, huge play from Derek there. Otherwise, that would have put LV at a huge disadvantage. But also, the Euro lag at the beginning was detrimental though to AP from having more frontal presence and command more of those top spots. It's just unfortunate. There's not much you can do about it. But yeah, just thinking the part of the game, can't really adjust.
If
So
I
yeah.
were to nitpick a little bit, I mean, I'm not one much to nitpick on somebody that's 3 times better than me, but in that instance with the Euro lag, yeah, you probably just want to hold. The only problem with holding your wheelie for a little bit is that you might fall out of drafting range. So I think Beckett just was trying to make sure that he was in that drafting range, but nonetheless, though, it was still not a terrible race for AP. They were able to salvage it despite, Derek breaking away in first there. And I think it was a fairly neutral race.
Yeah, AP won
2-3-5.
the race by 3 points. Yeah, 2-3-5-7. That
Yeah.
was a +3 for AP. So they're up 12 after 2 races here. still anyone's game. No one really breaking away just yeah. We'll see how the rest of this GP and the rest and these next 9 races play out here. But yeah, both teams playing pretty well. Not really much to see. Not really much has happened so far. We'll now bring you Coconut Mall here, LV's track pick. I would imagine one of them goes for Bill, probably their lowest spot here, and the others just try to kill Backache and Leo. Had a 2-3 hopefully here.
Yeah, 2-3 is not really the best place to start if you're in CM. Because if you're Backache there, yeah, he doesn't get bunked by Derek. He was able to red Derek on his paw, but he got redded himself, so even exchange there.
See Ivan using his Mega to get into first
Oh, I
here.
think
I
got
like
one.
that. Yeah, that's even better than great Mega usage from Ivan. Definitely want to get up in the top spots because it's CM, obviously a very runnable track, especially if you can break away. He dodges the red thrown by Clover there, I believe. So he's just gonna try to back second place here, and also try not to get hit. Clover trying to pressure him right now, but yeah,
Yeah.
so far so good for Ivan.
Yeah, I've been doing what he needs to do here. Usually you don't want to back a green in this instance. You're getting rid of your only protection. If you do back a green, it has to be, in a tight line, and not tight line. It has to be in a spot that forces the other player to like make a misstep, and but not too far away from the boxes. You'll get redded anyway. A little closer to the boxes before you back. But yeah, Ivan plays it safe here, keeping his green, making sure he has protection here. Opts to back it extremely tight there. I think maybe kind of wind it out a bit. But let's switch over to
Yeah.
Backache for a second here to see what he has. I just pulled a blooper in that scenario.
Single shroom, yeah, he's trying to get blue right now, trying to cycle for box for blue, which is what you want to be doing here, absolutely. I'm not sure what shock situation is. Not sure if anyone has. Bagger's kind of
I think
spread out right
Ardux
now.
might have it here. I think one of the AP bagger probably tried to bill it out of him, and Ardux was kind of in a weird spot. I would imagine he's avoiding runners there.
Okay, yeah. So something to keep an eye on here. But with LV and most of the top spots, they might just probably just opt a hole. But you see Swig on the come up here. You see Bat just gonna have to change shroom here, try to get something. Triple shrooms, yeah, it's not gonna do too much here, I don't think, unless
Oh, he's gonna pass Psycho potentially. There's a shock. Shocking Derek in a boost panel, getting Devil up. Yeah, it's a good shock there.
Yeah, that's
And I
gonna
think
really
Derek,
help LV.
I think Derek might have clutched second from that as well.
I think bottom 3 for AP2. I think I saw that correctly. So I think that's a really good race for LV. My eyes didn't deceive me, but we'll see. But yeah, good shock there at the end to prevent Bat from passing Psycho there at those shrooms as he would have done if they didn't use shock there. Oh, LV's
And
starting to turn a little bit.
those are the kinds of shocks you expect from someone like Derek, someone who's extremely experienced and knows the game very, very well inside and out. Some teams, especially in mid to lower divs, they want to wait until their runners cross and then maybe use something at the end that maybe they don't want to dodge somebody in the back, but very well, very well aware of his surroundings, knew nobody was in a dodge, was able to clutch up that second, and they got fourth as well, right?
Yes, they got top 2, 4, 5 there. So LV up 9 points now after 3 races.
All
Pretty good
right.
race for them.
Well, TF's already off the board here, but I think another top 2 4 track potentially could be something like Maple. I'm sorry, not Maple. Moonview Highway, because third's kind of in a weird spot on the wide line, and fourth can draft first. Second can take both boxes in the middle, but they do opt to go for RR, which is also not too bad.
I like this. I like this track pick for top 2, 4, 5. We don't see a whole lot of teams. I mean, we do see some high div teams pick Rainbow Road, but I do like this from LV. Although they don't get their track pick, unfortunately, it will be Gardens. But I like that. I like that from LV. It's good. It really is good for top 2, 4, 5. You can play the beginning right. But nonetheless, Peach Gardens here. Gotta make sure you get those Aethers, especially for AP here. See if they can get shrooms and stuff to catch up
Yeah.
early on. And if you're LV, you
I'm
just
gonna
gotta
pay close attention to this bagging battle. I love bagging battles in Gardens. It's really fun. Sometimes the bagger goes second, they get a gold, and they have to hold it till like 29 seconds. We'll see who commits first.
For sure, for sure. Definitely something to keep an eye on. Right now, Bat just killing him fourth right now. You see Sky
Oh.
star wide.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, sometimes it depends on when the baggers go back. If the baggers go back around 17 seconds, usually you could hold your star till 28 seconds and then try to star the other bagger and get a chain in 10. But Sky9 opted to use that star early, and I think he did overtake anyway because he was the one that waited, and he ended up pulling that star.
Yeah, and we do see him in 10 right now, and Ardux just way back there at kind of the last set. So we'll see if Sky can get shocked. Backache, unfortunately, with the TC in second, trying to pass to Ivan.
That's a
He doesn't get it off. No, he's not gonna pass this. That's unfortunate. A little bit of lag there, maybe. I don't know, but unfortunate for Backache. He's gonna have to sit back in the mid spots. We just see
nah.
Swig in first
Ivan
right
Ivan
now.
was maybe ever so slightly ahead on his screen against Backcake, but Backcake did the right thing. He slowed to try to time it there, but he didn't drift tight enough there. You usually want to stay right ahead of the tail on the lag shield to pass that off, but they're still occupying 1-3 here, 1-3-5 as well, and with Sky9
Yeah,
in 10th
AP
as
full
well.
spot. Maybe Sky has, I'm not sure yet, but AP eating as well. We do see some cut takers here. We see Psycho and Clover taking cuts, so
I am under the impression that he does have here. I mean, he was um
I don't know. Maybe was that an LV shock?
ooh,
Maybe we see blue cancel
we'll see
onto
who comes
Psycho.
up.
So maybe LV, yeah. I don't know. Oh, this is a great item for Ivan here, but how much can he do with this with Psycho in third? Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe get the draft off first, but yeah, Psycho's going wide. I mean, understandable. You want to avoid backs here.
Oh, he's gonna throw
Oh,
these
that was
reds. Will they
close.
connect? Probably not. Green shell attempts
Oh,
coming up
this is
here.
really tight. Oh, that was really close. He was really close from getting green there. He had to avoid
Yeah.
the snipes coming up from Leo, and I think Psycho just like last second reacted and just kind of went to the right there. That was really tight, but it's gonna be
Yeah.
looks to me like a 1-4-5 for AP. Yeah, look, I mean, it did look to me like an LV shock. No Dodgers unless it was one way in the back.
Yeah, I
So
would
yeah, it was a
imagine
niner there.
that. I don't know. Niner for Ardux. Well,
Yes,
that stuff
sir.
happens. That happens in the game, so you just gotta live with it. But yeah, you're right. 1-4 or no 1-5. Sorry, what 1-5-6-8 for AP. So winning race there for LV, and they're gonna win GP1 here. Not that it matters, but they'll have the lead nonetheless by 16 points. So close war still, but LV got some really good last couple of races there, kind of swing the momentum in their favor now.
Yeah, and remember, this is going to be a 12 race format. It is the format for playoffs, so we're going right into it, and it's all about momentum. And you know, with a 4 race GP, you can get a solid race, and all the momentum will be killed. But for casting purposes, this is the kind of stuff that you live for. Momentum swings, and seeing how teams react. But one
Yeah,
four five, not a super monumental, super monumental spot trend, or I can't really think of the word right now, but um, nothing really comes to mind in terms of track picks aside from individual track picks. So DKS is not too bad. AP, this is one of AP's quintessential track picks over the years, and here it comes.
yeah, they love playing it, and they do get it. They do get it. DK Summit. Um, yeah, they're gonna feel really comfortable on this track if they can command the top spots. Absolutely. Unfortunately, Backache's starting in 8th though, so it's gonna be a little tough for him to get to the front. But if he can, I like AP's chances of winning this race. But we'll see what he gets here in 6. Triple Shrooms, great item. It's probably just gonna take the guy. Gotta avoid these reds though. Looking like
Yeah,
he will. Got a shroom once, yep.
had to burn
And
one. Yeah,
it's like a
the second.
2-3
Yeah,
for AP right now.
yeah. Ivan's gonna go for double here. Swig opts to go for a single, and Ivan's off. That's not good for LV, and there's gonna be top two. It looks to me like for AP. I'm surprised nobody else made double.
Yeah, me too. We only saw a couple of people taking it, and unfortunately for LV, Ivan didn't make it, so that really hurts LV right now. Isn't bad, just has a shroom in first, and
Hold your horses
he's
though.
just
Hold your
go.
horses though. It looks like Ardux did make strat, and Sky9 failed it, so we could definitely see a shakeup in lap 3. But we'll see. I mean, if AP start to break away a little bit, maybe it won't matter too much. If second is close, he can also slow in cannon. So AP do have potential counters to this shock. It's going to be very interesting to see how this turns out. Switch to Ivan real quick. He is a little bit behind, but I want to see what he does here.
He hits
The
the Nana
wide
off.
Nana.
Oh,
The wide
no.
Nana. You got to love it. And Backhake dodges the blue with the Shroom. AP are completely broken up. Look at this.
Yeah, this even if LV has shock, that's not gonna matter. AP's top 2 is really broken right now. So they played the first slabs really well. Unfortunately for Ivan, just had a couple mishaps on the double. Opts to back the bomb.
Oh,
Didn't hit
Ivan
too much.
just back it right away. He hopped. He lost a little bit. That little bit of loss of speed maybe could have been the difference between bombing him and not bombing.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, Clover does get hit though again, but Ivan misses the stick on the zipper. You see Leo using his star here. Ivan just pulling a golden. Yeah, it's not looking too great for LV right now. We'll see if they do use shock. If they do have kind of late, I'm not
Oh,
sure.
shot
Ivan,
coming up here maybe?
this is it.
Oh no, Ivan just. I thought we were gonna see like like him falling off and shot come in there, but
Me too. Me too. Not gonna lie, it didn't happen
yeah,
though. Ivan, yeah, just make it across, and he gets
unfortunate. Unfortunate for Ardux though. I mean, even though AP were kind of broken away, maybe you could have seen a lap two or there potentially if they had it, but
Hmm. Yeah, for
yeah.
sure. You know, if they got it quick, they could have used an early one to maybe stop AP's break in top 2, but yeah, they couldn't get an AP, just broke away. So yeah, that's a top 2 6-7 for AP. So they'll draw a little closer to LV here, down 7 points now after 5. That was the race they needed to get back in this
Yeah.
war.
Yeah. And I think the biggest shock of that race was the fact that the caster's curse did not get implemented. I mentioned before DKS, a quintessential AP track, and they showed it there. I mean, that was fantastic work in lap 2 from Swig there to back that Nana just a little bit wide, not wide enough, but back it wide after Backhakes takes the cut there. You know, good coordination and good consistency from AP to get that winning race.
Yeah, and that is what you want to see from AP here is the good communication, the good comms between one another, for sure. So that was good of them to communicate that well, and that will pay dividends for them if they can keep this throughout the war. But LV will get the Trevik here in Grumble Volcano. Really good for them. They can get the shrooms, take rock, all that good stuff, and get themselves back in this war. Hopefully.
I love watching this from a spectator standpoint. You could see like top three for one team, and then everyone makes rock, and it's all of a sudden top three for the other. So we'll see what happens here. Switch to Backache's Pav real quick. He actually got sniped out by Devil. Wow, that was a really good snipe. Like just height of that dirt path, like to the right, and it just clips Backhake on the side on the other Pav.
Ivan with a single shroom here in 6. Gotta avoid Backhake's fib. Backhake's just gonna throw it away, so Ivan should be able to take the rock hop right here. Ooh, Backhake
It's
trying to pressure
good
him with
evasion. Good
Clover.
evasion.
Yeah, really good evasion from Ivan there. So now he should be able to get up there. We see Clover going for rock as well. Ivan's gonna make it over. Perfect
And
rock hop right there. And
perfect
more
rock
triple
off for
shrooms as
everyone. We saw
well.
all of pretty much like the 4 people that attempted it make it.
Yeah, absolutely. And see Swig throwing his up here, but Ivan is sitting pretty. Should be able to get into first if the top 3 doesn't have any shrooms. And we see is that
Oh.
top 2 for LV here right now.
Yeah, this is looking fantastic for LV, and LV could potentially break away in top 3. A lot of back spams coming out from LV, and Swig just not being phased by any of them, but he doesn't have a shroom to take. That is so clean, too, as well. Wow.
Another very
That is as
clean rock hop
clean of a
Ivan,
wheelie rock as you can get.
with 1 shroom to boot in first right now.
But switch over to Backhake here. He did make rock as well, and he's starting to catch up slightly to Ivan while trying to avoid backs as well. He's staying on some of the tight lines going wide here, though, which is smart.
Yeah, gotta play it safe a little bit there, but also knows that Ivan has shrooms. He won't be backing, but you see both top 2 taking the cut
Ooh.
here. Will we see a shock
Here it
come
comes,
in?
maybe? Yes, there it is.
AP shock should be a first for Backhake here. It will be. We'll see if we see more AP members coming up. I think I see Leo in fourth right now, but at least a 2-3.
Oh, wait, never mind. That was a bagger. I thought Leo might have, like... I saw, like, a funky standing still there. I thought that might have been Leo going off, but it's going to be a 1-4 for AP.
Maybe 1-4-5. I'm not 100% sure, but AP salves out there with the shock at the end. Good work from Sky to pull that shock. Bat just routinely call out Ivan there. easy first, but yeah, just a lot of cut, a lot of cut takers. Ivan did all he could that race with some very clean rocks, and yeah, it's actually 1-4-5-6, so winning race for AP a little bit. Yeah, only
I mean
down two now.
that's quintessential D2 right there. I mean, we saw, I think, let's see, 6 for 6 on rock makes from everybody
Doesn't
that took.
surprise me. D2 gameplay. I mean, you expect these people to make rock pretty much every time. I mean, obviously no one's perfect, but it's no surprise whatsoever. So the plays were made, and AB just coming out on top. So now it's game time. Anyone's game now after 6 races here. What are we gonna see these next 6 races from these two teams? Moonview Highway for AP coming out. Sherbet Land for LV.
Moonview Highway for 1-4-5-6. It's not terrible. I mean, for fourth can draft first, but yeah, I mean it is, if you're gonna pick a 1-4 track, MH is not too bad. Obviously RBC is good as well, but 2-3, they're pretty much dependent on a draft. And if they want to get a snipe off, they have to kind of stay in the runner line and risk getting back themselves. But okay, Caster's Curse, yeah. Anytime we talk about a track, fix the other one. RSL
Every
here.
time it seems like it happens. Just need to
Yeah.
stop talking about track picks before, I guess. So
No,
yeah,
we
Sherbet
we
Land.
have to. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
you're
one of those
right.
things where yeah. It's
Just gotta
inevitable
deal
though.
with it. Oh yeah, for sure. We'll see if Bat can hold on to first. Takes very good lines to the start here to hold on to first. See what he does with this fib. Just gonna back it after, and he does get
Oh, he
him.
got two of them.
Ooh, two.
Collateral
Okay, really good
damage.
back there.
Yep.
See, Ivan in first right now with the banana. Backcakes can play a little bit safe here to avoid getting nana there. Avoids the red, still keeps
Nice
his
red
red.
break to hold on to his. Yeah. And this is the kind of battle that you want to see. Back kick starting wide and cutting really tight. Fantastic reactions there. But this is the kind of battle you want to see. You got LV MVP versus AP MVP. Two players who are fantastic in their own rights. And we'll see how this battle turns out.
Yeah, Backcake kind of alone right now with here on
Oh, good
Sherberland. Oh, a
pow.
T-Pow attempt. Yeah, and it gets him pretty good. And now it's Psycho draws a lot closer to Backcake here. Does pull Sherman's second. Really good item pull for Bass, so can break a little bit. We see Clover come up to help support Backcake. We need more AP members up here if you're AP. Unfortunate TC pull for Psycho. Yeah, he's gonna try pass off the bat. Will he get it
Oh,
off?
that's a
No, not
great
quite.
shimmy. Oh, man.
Oh, almost
No!
barely hit
Casper's Curse
wall.
is real, dude. Casper's Curse is real.
Ah.
No, I
That's
was gonna
curse
say
alive and well.
that was really good TC evasion though. Like he kind of started off wide and then cut extremely tight, predicting that the TC passer was gonna try to kind of go from right to left there. But the wall hit is definitely not what you want there. Allows Psycho to get into second. But the snipe comes out, back and forth exchanges between these teams.
These exchanges are really good. We do see shot coming in. Leo dodging up in stars, so we have to assume that's an AP shot. Oh
The
no,
bean
back
corner.
the bean corner on an RT. Oh, hate to see it. Hate
That's
to
what
see
you
it.
need
That
to
puts
do with
bad.
Shock, though. I mean, getting AP into boxes, dodging first set, potentially giving Leo a chance. He's not in sniping range of Ivan, though.
Yeah, back and just gonna use his star here. Try to get a 7th place
Try
item.
to
Try
switch
to
to
pull
Ivan
a
here.
shroom.
Switch to Ivan for these last couple exchanges.
See if he
Sky
can hold
9,
off. Oh, that's Sky. Never
maybe
mind.
trying to drop a star. Yeah, maybe trying to drop a star last second.
Which maybe tells us that Arctic has maybe we see a late shock. I'm not sure. Leo's gonna take home a second there.
Yeah, and Backhate
Backgate
gets
gonna
him
get 8th,
for last.
unfortunately.
Yeah, he was trying to get a wide box, and all of a sudden you see Z Devil swooping in and taking it with the star, and he had to like slow down, but.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a very interesting race to watch. I mean, we see Backhit coming out with some pretty good plays, and then he bonks the wall, and then he comes out with another good snipe. Shot comes in, bean corner. It was like good play, bad play, good play, bad play.
Yeah, that was the name of the game for that race for sure. It turns out basically the same race that AP got last race for LV this time. This time LV gets the 1-4-5-6, so that just cancels out the last race. And yeah, LV back up by 9 points after 7 races. So it's just kind of back and forth. But we haven't seen AP lead. Actually, we have. My bad. So after AP led the first 2 races, it's been all LV pretty much. But AP has been within striking distance. That's kind of been the name of the game so far for these first 7 races. You know, So we'll see. Can LV hold on to their lead for the next 5 races, or will AP bounce back and kind of break the ice again? No pun intended. But only time will tell here.
Indeed, and I gotta say I've been fairly impressed with Ivan thus far. I mean,
Me too.
obviously he is the LV MVP, but this is the first time that he's on the big stage being casted, and he's shown his mettle for sure.
Absolutely. I've also loved what I've seen from I've loved what I've seen from all of LV, to be honest. Like I haven't been really disappointed. I haven't really had anything bad to say about any of them so far. They've shown up to play so far, and also give credit to AV. I mean, not AV, AP for hanging with them here. And now they're gonna continue their battle on BC3 here. So a lot of ultra takers. We know Backkick is very proficient at ultra, but also pretty sure almost every LV member can
Yeah,
take ultra too.
I'd say
I'm not
Batcake,
mistaken.
yeah, Batcake, Swig, Ivan, Z Devil. It's gonna be a matter of who's in what position. It's fairly dependent on item pulls and track position.
Yep, absolutely. We see Bat pulling a golden in eighth here. Really good pull for him. So he'll probably opt to go for the regular cut rather than ultra. We'll see. Depending on if cut will be blocked or not. Tier and six. We'll see. Cut will be open, yeah. Oh, never mind.
Ooh.
It's blocked. Oh, unblock. Back hit. Yep, he'll take it. But Devil does get cut first, and has a sly lead in first. But Bat, with his golden, is going to draw closer to Devil. Devil does not have any more shrooms. Definitely of note there. Oh, he fails the pow dodge in
Oh, that's
first.
not good if you're Devil. And then what is this bagging battle? I mean, both baggers like miss the rail, and
Oh,
Sky9 looks to me like he's gonna get the better end of that exchange.
he's gone at 10 too. So he probably will get shocked. Don't know. Ivan good bomb
Oh,
evasion there.
he's riding the rail there.
Yeah, almost fell off
And
there, but barely. Oh, blue shell pull for Ivan comes out here. Is going to get redded though by Clover, but
oh,
huge.
you did not. Oh, okay, that was on the other paw. Backkick was going for the Shroomless, and Devil making a great play, slowing down and getting with the green, and followed up with the blue right after getting green on Backkick.
And cut will be open for Ivan to take. He makes it. Is in fourth right now. You see Leo up here. So, but both LV though, I believe, is that top two for LV?
Yeah, that's a top 2-4 right now for LV.
Yeah,
And
so LV and Leo 5.
If you're Leo here, you don't have that much to lose. I mean, going for Ultra, going for Shroomless is pretty much the imperative at this point.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
not
but
when
he
you have a
gets a
TC.
TC though. This might be detrimental. Oh, we'll see a shock in a second coming in. Yep.
There it
Shock
is, yeah.
here. Yep, AP shock. Swig dodges and Bill there. Back hit with a shroom. Cuts open.
Non-stop. There it
And he
is.
makes it. Derek's still in first. Still a 1-3 for LV, but it's really close though. This last interaction is going to
Oh.
be really important. Can back in with the fib. Oh
Oh,
my gosh,
that.
that star. Oh,
Oh, Derek
hold
suicided.
on.
Yeah, he's gonna. This is. Mm,
He got Clover. Oh, he got Clover on the line. Man.
that's the kind of play you want Derek to make 100%, or that you expect him to make.
Yeah, absolutely. What a great veteran play from Derek there to star Clover on the line and get LV a top two, a top three, something like that. It was a winning race for LV nonetheless. I'm not sure exactly what they got, but what a play from Derek there on the line for that star drop from Artix was huge. Huge there.
That was
Great play all
fantastic
around
again.
on LV's part. Heartbreaking if you're AP, but tremendous if you're LV. Yeah, top 2-4 for LV there. It's going to increase their lead more, but those are the plays you got to make in these types of matches when everything's on the line. It's who can make the plays, who can execute the plays, make the clutchest plays, down the stretch. And so far it's LV reigning supreme with that.
Yeah, and I do want to point out that the what really swung that race was something that was on the other pub, unfortunately, because Backache was in first. We were kind of expecting him to do his thing, and then all of a sudden you see a screamer triple green, like just side swipe from Z Devil, and then a blue. Like the blue didn't hit Z Devil because the blue came like the second before, and that really swung the race.
Yeah, it really did there. It really did. Yeah, just tremendous all around. Now if you're AP, you got to kind of hit the reset button here and kind of reevaluate your game plan, what you're gonna do in these final 4 races now. See what luck track looks like. So yeah, it's gonna be MC3. It's gonna be gold mine for LV. It's kind of textbook gold mine spots though, with them being 8th and then top D4. You know, we've seen it's a pretty common track pick, and they will get it too in gold mines. So 8th will go up the half pipe here, try get Bill in 8th, something like that. Top D4 just gonna try to stave off AP spots here, but I do love this track here for these spots. Can't lie.
Oh, my net just died for a couple seconds. Okay, I'm back right on the start.
We'll see
Okay.
if Bat can break up the top 2 here from LV. So far, LV holding strong. Both of them pull nanas here, so this green is going to get rid of one of the nanas here. Back 8 playing safe, going wide. Oh, he gets knocked off the track, though. Not good for Bat, and for Ivan. Oh, the bomb does hit Psycho. AP, I think. But still a top 2 for LV. Really tight pack. The nana does get him, the tight nana there. Good play from him. Derek just chilling. Okay, gets a ground shroom there. Chilling. All right,
Yeah.
we'll take that.
That was a really interesting first 7 or 8 seconds of that race, because Backick did what he needed to do there to try to snipe top 2 with the tight green, and then kind of landing wide because of those triple nanas. But yeah, top 2 pretty broken here. We're gonna start to see some double backs potentially here from LV. Good pal though to
Yeah,
maybe
sure.
shake things up a little bit.
Yeah, Clover in third right now, but top 2 kind of broken away just by a little bit. AP probably gonna need a shock here to win this race, and some blues. They need to be cycling for blues here once again in the mid
But
spot.
I think Ardux is in possession of it currently. We see Skyline and a bill. Yeah, LV will have shock, and this is detrimental for AP here. I mean, top 3 with shock and Warriors Goldmine. I mean, if AP had shock here, it just depends on how well they coordinate the shock with TSing and with keeping an eye on the slowdowns. But I mean, if you're top 3 in Goldmine, it's just if you're the team with the shock, this is just absolutely vital. Let's switch over to Backkick real quick though to see if he can maybe get like a bomb sniper, last second dodge. We'll see.
Yeah, this silent boss here is really important. He gets triple shrooms. Yep, there's shock. Couple dodgers from LV. This is going to be a
Ooh.
huge race for LV here.
Leo first frame that though.
He did.
Don't think it's
I'm
gonna be
not sure if it
enough.
mattered, though. Yeah, he's just getting
Yeah.
slowed. Didn't really matter. Bottom 2 for AP. And a good race for LV once again there. That time, they just commanded the top spot beautifully and didn't let Bat break into that top 2 early on. Not to mention they had to avoid that one bomb snipe attempt, too. They survived that, and then the POW. And then good backs from Ivan as well, I want to note, from lap 1. He was able to
Yeah, and
hit some AP
if
guys.
I'm not mistaken, I think that might have been a top 4 for LV as well.
Would not
I
surprise me
mean,
one bit. Oh,
in a
actually,
back and forth
Clover
war.
got
Whoa, never
they
mind.
actually got 1-4 for AP. Never mind. I too
Where
thought it was
did
a really big
Clover
race
come
for
from?
LV. I'm not sure, but shoutouts to Clover for getting first for AP. He may have just saved their butts right there from either getting like top 3 or
The
something.
screamer first. The screamer first from Clover. You gotta love it.
So it's yeah, +3 race for LV. We thought it was a much bigger race, but yeah, only a small gain there from LV, but with the lead they have right now, not a huge lead, but it's a somewhat sizable lead from the 3 races here. But we'll see if maybe AP can kind of get some momentum back with them only losing that race by 3 instead of by a lot more. You know, it's something to keep in mind here. A track pick for them would be huge, huge, of course, as LV trying to get Stadium here. AP gonna go, looks like Moonview Highway. Interesting track for 1-4, but I kind of like it. And then the lone MC3 pick first from Sky9. Love to see it.
Yeah, I mean, going against the grain here is Skyline. M8, the MH though is again another decent 1-4 track. I mean, if 2-3 can make something happen, it would usually require them to put themselves in back spam range to even get something off. But we'll see what happens here.
See what Bat opts to do if he opts to get the A3. Yeah, he's going to be forced to
Let's
stop.
switch to Ivan. Switch to Ivan real quick. He's a little bit behind, but we'll see the first exchanges here. Swig gets that draft right away though.
Oh, Clover
Oh,
gets
Clover's
bumped
down and
though.
out.
Sadly, yeah. It's only Swig now here. It's a 2-3 for LV. After Swig lost his frontal presence there. Nana snipe attempt. Hey, he gets Swig too, so that's a top 2
Oh,
for LV. What a Nana snipe from Derek. Oh, Swig back into second though.
it might have been one of those snipes that hits the underside of the roof. That was very calculated if that was the case from Derek. But Ivan, a little shaky there with the lines. And from what I'm seeing, Ardux had a bit of a break in 10th to start. I think maybe, but it is kind of shaken up a little bit.
We see AP slowly making their way up into the top spots once again. It's a is that a 1 through? Okay, never mind. Top 2 for LV here. Derek in first.
Yeah, and
Not
they
sure
have
what happened with
LV.
Swig.
LV does
Sure.
have shock. Yeah, I mean, when I said the shakeup, I meant that they were starting to get a little tighter, but he was Ardux was able to take the little strat where you hop into the top half, and he is holding out to shock currently.
Yeah, I think for LV they're just gonna be holding shock mostly with this top 2 unless a blue comes or something. Backhake gonna try and make a play with the
I mean,
fish
he's
here.
in sniping range, absolutely. Ah, that did not travel far enough. I thought for sure he would have thrown it maybe a tad earlier, but Z Devil got a little bit of speed from that trick boost.
Oh, these triple reds though could be big. I don't know if they'll connect on Zito, but he's gotta try something now. It's do or die here. Okay, he avoids the truck. Watch out for the bomb car, of course, here. But it's yeah, I think this. Oh wait,
Oh,
Derek
what happened to
hit a
Derek?
car. Oh wait,
And the
AP had
shot comes
shock.
in
I
from
think.
AP.
Hold the phone. Hold on a second. Is this a good race for AP? I'm not
Ivan dodged
sure.
as well. That was a prediction, I think, from AP.
Oh, what? I could have been. Yeah, that's true.
That's a
Man,
huge swing.
that is a massive swing. Derek uncharacteristically hit the car, I think, in first or something as he was squished. We saw when Backhake came around. That was the beginning of the end for him that race. But I'm not sure exactly what spots AP got though. Maybe it was a race. Maybe LV still held on. We couldn't really see because P was kind of back. Okay, it's actually still a winning race for LV. It's a one
A
three
winning
four
race, yeah.
six. Yeah, so it wasn't as big as we thought necessarily, but yeah, LV up 42 now after 10 races. It's looking like this is almost wraps for match 1, barring a tremendous comeback from AP. But they're gonna need a little bit of luck now to help them out. But LV been playing it. Gotta give credit where credit's due. They played amazing this so far. This match 1, I have liked what I've seen from them.
Yeah. And yeah, so Derek got bailed out a little bit. Just going back a little bit before we move on, Derek did get bailed out a little bit there because he did get shock into the boost panel, so it allowed him to pass Backhake and Ivan obviously dodging up from that shock, which was from LV. And yeah, moving forward here with that 134, I would maybe, if I were in their shoes, I'd say RBC. Yeah, it looks to me that's the case there. Fourth can draft first, and third can kind of swerve a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Here, we'll see. All depends. This track's gonna be huge for both teams here, and will be LV getting RBC here. So AP has her hands full these last 2 races, but we've seen crazier things happen, especially in big matches. Get the forget the reference. Derek, I think, had a
Absolutely.
part in that match as well. But anyway, back to the match here. Yeah, we'll see starting off with Backcake's POV. Gonna get the draft too. Is gonna be able to immediately get into first place here.
That was
Oh,
a very quick draft as well. No bounces on the bridge. Able to get up there early.
he's gonna concede to Clover here to get AP in top 2. Devil's got respect the green. Fib snipe attempt unsuccessful.
Slight ricochet off the thwomp there. A little bit unfortunate there. It might have gotten back kick.
Good fib
Oof.
from Clover there. And we now see Ivan using his mega to get into second there, but Backhake has a red with his name on it. It doesn't connect. Got another red with his name on it. That one
And it
connects.
se-
Top 2.
and it seems to me like Ardux might have a shock with his name on it too. He has a huge break. I think Sky9 was trying to block and then, it took a while to readjust. Ardux made the strat pretty much instantly.
Shouts to Artix there for good gameplay. Now being gone in 10, hoping to get the shock if he doesn't have already for LV. Switching to Ivan here. Yeah, we see him with triple streams 8. The bomb gets 3 people there. It looks like it was a lot of LV members.
Yeah, switch
Swig.
the back kick again. Switch the back. Oh, wait a second. Okay, now switch the back kick again. I want to see some of these. exchanges. Oh, Leo actually snuck into third with the blue coming onto Clover. Switch back over to Ivan now. As he does hit a wide Nana. Those wide back spams sometimes on RBC can be a little bit tricky.
For sure, like these 90-degree angles are so tough to avoid back spams. If you play it right, you can really kill the opposition if you're in top spots. That's why top spots are just so important on RBC, because you can just double back and just kill the ops here with the back spams.
Yeah,
See
but
what Ivan.
AP looked to have a pretty good stronghold of this particular race here. Obviously, a shot can change things, but they have a big enough of a break to where. Oh, that's another good snipe from Ivan, though. But they have a big enough of a break to where I don't think a Dodger is going to break top two, maybe third. But there's a
Another
blue.
blue shell coming in. Oh, he hits the ground red, though. Unfortunate for Ivan there. That was in the worst spot there. Not much you could do about that. Had to have lightning reflexes to break that. But still a top 3 for AP here with a little bit of a lead. But keep in mind, though, if LV has shot another blue
Ooh,
coming in. What's that, like the 4th blue this race? 3rd or 4th blue?
something along the lines. Probably
Unfortunate.
third, yeah. But
Wait,
they're still
AP's
top
like top
four.
4. Yeah, AP's
Yeah,
still in top 4.
when we switch POV, something might have happened there to Ivan.
See if Shock comes in here.
Switch
Like,
to Ivan
remember,
here.
LV might have, if they have Shock. Yeah, we'll see a Shock here. LV Shock, 100%. Get him into boxes here. What
I'm
items can they
shocked.
pull?
I'm so shocked they didn't pull a star or anything along those lines.
Oh, but these shrooms are big, but it's still going to be a top 2 for AP, though.
Oh, okay, no, it was Derek. I thought maybe he would have lost out on that wall hit there, but yeah, top 2 and 3-4 for LV. So maybe not as big of a race as AP needed in LV with a little bit of breathing room from that shock.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%. But the name of the game that race was all the blues that LV was
The
able to
Blues,
pull on
yeah, the
AP.
Blues, 100%. I mean, AP played that race flawlessly
They
for the
really
most
did.
part with the backs.
Yeah, they really did. You couldn't have played any better for AP. You just got tip your cap to LV for
It was a
side
really
sections.
clutch draft from Swig, a couple back spams from Backkick and Swig with the double back communications, and um, yeah, I mean 3-4-5 is such a good salvage from LV's perspective.
Yeah, so that forces AP to have to all run to win this war now. They're down 33. They would need a top 4-7. Top 4-8 would tie, but a top 4-7 would win it or better. So we'll imagine they'll probably just go a GC NMC or Ghost Valley 2 all run, maybe RYF, I don't know, any one of those tracks, but do or die for them. LV just gonna pick a safe track here, I would imagine. That would be tough for AP to get more than a top 4-9 on. We're gonna go KC, good option. AP
GV2,
opts for
yeah, pretty
GV2.
rudimentary standard stuff here for
Absolutely.
all run. Yeah.
Will we see a miracle here, or will LV hold on and win this? Well, that's not gonna help. Koopa Cape getting picked. So yeah, last race here coming up. LV with
Yeah,
a
and
33
Coop,
point lead.
the bagger has the race in the palm of his hands in KC. He can go for star drops, tenors, and it's looking rough here for AP.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for sure. We'll see. Ivan does get the green shell here to get to go for Shroomba here. Yeah, and he's gonna make it with ease and overtake Clover. Do see Bat also taking the cut there, so second now as Swig gets into first. Second for
Oh,
Ivan.
that fib landed right on Backcake's face there, so it's going to give LV a bit more breathing room here in some of the top spots with 2-3 and 4th occupied by AP.
Another good play from LV to snipe Bat out of a top spot here. So it's only Swig. Swig's alone here in first. As we see, yeah, it's
Ivan's in
already.
sniping range, though. Interesting that I mean, Derek's behind him. I would have liked to see Ivan try to go for a snipe in that spot, but we'll see. Maybe here.
I would imagine he
Nah, he's
does.
too far away, too far away.
It does draft Derek. Now he's kind of back in Snyder. Not really. Kind of. He can get him
Maybe on the
still.
way down from the ramp, potentially. Nah, Swig is going to take a Strimba. That's beautiful.
Ooh, this golden here from Bat is big though. 6th place golden. He's gonna be able to get back into the top spots here, back into 4th. So it's 1-4 for AP right now. Voids the Nana there. Back is gonna need some shrooms though, or some good items to take out LV. But oh wait, Derek hits the zapper though.
And
Unfortunate.
gets red comboed as well. So AP starting to break up these top spots just a little bit.
Yeah, they're Yeah, they're gonna need to. They're gonna have to get Ivan out of the top spots to have any chance in heck of winning this.
I'd maybe
Yeah.
throw a wide back here on landing if I were Swig potentially.
Ooh,
Ivan goes ultra wide, no risks.
and the
Blue comes in
position.
though.
Yeah, Ivan back in first, takes the shroom, but yeah, it's looking like it's
And
wraps here pretty much. Deep
mm,
power attempt, and doesn't really get him that much. Needed to be used probably a split second later to get him there, but Ivan with the slight break here. I
yeah,
imagine Arctic has
they
shot.
need a blue. That's it. Otherwise, I mean, maybe you could get a random green here off the bounce. It's a small chance, but Backkick opts to try to keep his second instead. And it
Doesn't
looks like
answer.
this is good night Irene here.
Yeah, it
Oh,
is.
especially with
Back kick
that.
is
Especially with that.
that just puts icing on the cake. Ooh, shock does come in late shock there, but I don't think it's it's not gonna do much. Ivan takes him first, so the deal is sealed. It's a win for LV in match one here.
And a top two just to round things out for style points at the end.
Really good play from LV. I loved what I saw from them in match one here. They played extremely well and a nice commanding win over AP. AP now has got to regroup in match two to try to. They now got to force. They're gonna have to try to force a match three to keep their
Wait, what's
season
the score
alive.
line? Hold on. Hold on. King Jaggy with the predictions. Ivan MVP match
Oh,
one. What's the score? What's the score line? What's the score line?
you were right. Ivan does
40?
MVP match with a score of
I think I said
119. LV
32.
wins by 40. I think you said
Okay.
28 or
Or 20,
30
yeah,
or
yeah,
something
28,
like
28,
that.
yeah, it was 28.
You were close, but
Okay.
you did say
Not
Ivan
bad.
MVP, so you're right about that. 119 for
Okay.
his score, and Swig, he was the MVP for AP in match one with 96
Yeah.
points. Top two overall for
Yeah,
LV here.
Swig had good frontal presence. I was impressed with him as well.
Me too, yeah. Uh, Unfortunately, it didn't really seem like Bat was able to get to the front as much as he would have liked to for match one, but credits to LV, they did hit him quite a bit with some good snipes there, along with the other AP members like Leo and Clover. But we didn't really see that much of the front here. So I think for AP, the key to match two is just being up at the front more and trying to avoid LV's items a little better. I think Shock wasn't really that much of a factor in the match. I don't really know. I don't really even know who outshocked who or who played better. Maybe Ardux by a little bit. Not. I'm not sure.
I was in terms of shot count, I didn't really keep track because I was focusing a lot on like the runner povs, but I was looking at the like individual bagging povs, race by race, and Ardux I think got the better of Sky9 in terms of bagging strats and out bagging. So like I said in the prediction, Sky9 with the experience, but I think Ardux, very underrated bagger, and he's very talented. So he showed his mettle here.
Yeah, absolutely here. Um, and we'll see. Yeah, we'll see what match who has the rest. We'll have runes coming up here in just a second as we switch hosts here. I mean, yeah, Jaggy, what are your takeaways from match one? What went right for LV? What went wrong for AP, and all that sort of stuff?
Well, I think LV were just able to they were very mentally resilient. I mean, there were certain races where AP were in top spots and LV made some crucial snipes and crucial plays to really swing things around. I think I'm looking back at individual races to kind of really point out which ones I'm referring to. I mean, GV is one example where Backhake was lining up for the Shroomless. I mean, he's super clutch with Shroomless and Ultra, and then all of a sudden you see LV coming up with a screamer triple greens. Not on the POV unfortunately, but it is definitely something that shook it up. And we saw a couple of double backs in I believe it was Warriors Goldmine before Warriors Goldmine. They were able to run it up pretty effectively, double back and really break away before all of a sudden Clover snuck in first. But I mean, just frontal presence, throwing. I don't know. I was gonna say something, but I got lost in thought. What about you, man? What do you think?
Yeah, I definitely think I feel like I've I feel like I've said this before. Yeah, for me, for LV, they did a great job of hitting AP out and commanding the top spots. I saw several races where it was LV was in like 1, 3, 4 or like top two, and and all that stuff just constantly, and AP really didn't have an answer for that. So for them, for LV, they just yeah, they ran that really well. They used their items tremendously. RX did his part and got the shocks, and for AP, just weren't up there enough. Is kind of the standard stuff.
I mean, don't
They
get me
kept it
wrong.
close
Don't
mostly,
get me
but
wrong. AP didn't do too bad. I think they kept it very competitive. I don't think they played poorly at all. It was just the last 3 or 4 races where LV kind of really took a foothold. It was them getting up there. I think the major swing really was Moonview Highway race either 9 or 10, where they were able to get up there early and really command it. And there were a
yeah,
couple of
for
good
sure.
races that AP did throw out. I mean, DKS was perfectly played by them, where they were very consistent with the double and they were able to back Ivan off. And they also played BC3 for the most part pretty well, aside from Z Devil's play in lap 2. They were able to make cut and stay up there. And then yeah, it was just a very competitive match all around. Obviously, RBC was extremely well played from them as well. But LV pulled a couple of blues there to nullify a really, really potential bad race.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
it
I'm
was
definitely
competitive.
with you. Yeah. It was oh yeah, absolutely. It was very competitive. I love the closest, like how close it was for most of the war. And I think AP will definitely come back with a vengeance this match. That's just I'm thinking they're not gonna go down without a fight. Like just from being around these guys for like a season, just like in chats, they've got the bulldog mentality with them, and they're gonna be ready for this match. Hopefully they can get off to a faster start this match. But yeah, like they're gonna hopefully take on this as like motivation for sure for match 2.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of AP as a clan, they haven't won any major silverware yet, but they've been contesting. They've been around for a while now. I mean, they are pretty much the quintessential clan. Like they've been around since 2010. But in regards to MKPS, they were in I think they were against Moonblast in like the quarterfinals or something of one of the spring split tournaments in GSC. They've been up and down in GSC, but they've been around, and we'll see how they approach this. In terms of the individual players themselves, and uh, Backache and Swig, very good individual players that I think have a good, not only are good runners, but they have a good head about them. They can stay composed. In terms of Clover, he hasn't really been put in these scenarios too much in high div, so I'm not sure how that's going to fare for him. And Leonardo, it's been D3 pretty consistently throughout his career. So while it is a bit of a step up, I think he has some experience. So I don't think it's going to be a case where LV is going to run away with this. I think AP will keep it competitive, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm with you on that for sure. Like
Aside from my
these
waffling, I waffled a bit too much there, but yeah. What do
True.
you think about this next match in terms of predictions? Of course, like predictions can change. I still am going to keep my 2-1,
I am as well. I'm gonna keep the 2-1. Like
2-1 for AP.
I yeah, like I mean, it's obviously a tall task for them to win 2 matches in a row, but it can be done. Like all of them have the high div experience. They might not been here together, but at least all of them, Leaf has been here before. Like they're no stranger to this style gambling. They're hungry to try to win their first banner for as how long as they've been around for, as you mentioned. They've been in finals before, but they've lost. Unfortunately, they've come up just a bit short. So they're hungry for this. I still believe in them to win 2 matches here. They're just gonna have to win 2 in a row. But I'll keep my same prediction. I'm
Okay, fair enough. Um, and then for MVP here, I'm gonna say back kick. I think he's gonna, I don't think he's going to allow his team to whether his teammates will follow suit. I think they will, but whether his teammates will follow suit regardless of their performances, I think this is a kind of match where you expect Backcake to shine. Back against the wall, plenty of experience and a lot of talent. I do think Backcake will shine.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. I'll go with you here. I'll say, yeah, bad MVPs. hopefully he's giving like a motivational speech to AP and call right now or something. He's definitely the type to like get him fired up. He's been here before. He's been here before. He knows how it goes. So try to get the boys fire up here. But yeah, 10 in room here. We should be getting started anytime now, and bring you guys match 2. Stick around. You do not want to miss this battle between LV and AP for semis in Division 2.
Yeah, of course, winner will go on to face Kinetolic Gaming just Kinetolic Gaming. KG1 in the final.
Yeah, whoever wins this semis again will have their hands cut off for them. Is KG, top team of D2. AP was close to getting first seed, but yeah, unfortunately, we said this in the beginning. They lost to N, so they couldn't get the first seed. But either team can beat KG. Yeah, whoever gets it. It's not like it's. I don't think KG would run away with finals. Just kind of my little mini prediction here. But yeah, back to semis. We're getting started here. Match 2. We do have a sub in for AP. Smash is coming in for I did not
Yeah, it
get to
looks to
see
me.
who.
It looks to me. Yeah, it's Clover. It's Clover. I think that's a net positive for AP. Maybe not. I mean, from an individual perspective, I think Clover has a bit of a higher skill ceiling, but Smash, he's been around with AP for longer, better chem, and I think has been more active in wars too. I know Clover tends to main lounge sometimes, so it can be a bit of a factor in regards to team chemistry. And I do think this is a net positive for AP.
Yeah, I'm with you. Smash's game knowledge is tremendous, and I think it'll definitely help AP here, Smash 2 for the better. But yeah, we'll see. No changes for LV's lineup. They're just sticking with the same guys. I mean,
Ooh,
why would
we
you
did
change
we
it?
did see Backkick have to check up a little bit. He had to slow down a tiny bit to prevent a bump there. Not able to draft Ivan. And Backkick got Megat on the other screen, so it looks like LV can, taking a foothold with Devil drafting up as well. So this is definitely not the track you want to fall behind early, and this is bam heaven here.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Bats probably gonna have to eat this TC. Yeah, just gonna send him back to 8th place here. Now what you want to see. Does get a golden
And
though.
Ardux again, once again getting the better of Sky9 here, and it's looking like deja vu. Maybe not as much because Sky9 has he is closer to Ardux this time around, but already someone has shock. It could be Ardux.
And if he does have shock, that's just for LV, they can just hold on to this as for like the whole race. So they're top everything again. Might be
Oh
top 3.
no, it's Sky9. It's Sky9 with shock.
Oh,
What a turn of
okay.
events.
Well, and that's really good for AP because Bats is holding the star right now in 7th, and AP could be holding other dodges. They've kind of been in the back. Okay, Smash is using his bill, but yeah, there it
And
is.
there it
Shock
is.
coming in.
That's such a huge swing.
Oh, how the tables have turned just
Oh,
like
how the
that.
turns have tabled. Beautiful stuff.
Absolutely. Oh, but he gets redded
Oh,
though by Ivan, who pulls triple reds there. And now Bass is sent back down to 5th place. That was a massive pull there for Ivan, but Bat could
yeah.
T-POW them with this POW though.
This is a huge POW. First and second are not separated by much distance at all. But that POW, oh, actually no, that's a good POW. Actually, it looked a little early, but there was a little bit of lag there. And second gets hit out. That's a huge POW.
And Derek hits an N on the rail. We see Ivan in second right now. It's a 1-3 for AP here. Swig really pressuring Ivan right now. Pulls
You
the lead.
swerve here.
Swig.
I would swerve here maybe for Ivan, try to slow on, but he opts to keep his line.
Yeah, for sure. Psycho using his Mega. It's now a 2-3 for LV. So I'm going to shroom up again. Avoids an as. Oh, but kind of clips the wall a little bit. Oh, good Nana
Oh.
evasion there.
Yeah.
A blue. Ooh, a blue coming in. This.
Oh, this is a
Gonna
green
be big.
combo spot.
Yeah.
Rest
Smash is
in peace,
unfortunately.
Lexin.
He's dead, unfortunately. Yeah, there was nothing he could do about that. Oh, he
Oh,
gets shroomed off,
that kick comes at
though!
the rear.
And Bat takes over first place now with a massive play to shroom off Ivan there. Wow.
An
Another big turn of
absolute
events.
screamer golden from back kick there.
1-3-4 from AP, I think? Something like that. Not sure what Smash got, but AP at the last moment, it down to the wire of that race, turns turns the tides once again on LV. Another kind of back and like it's kind of the same, kind of the story of the last war. It's kind of back and forth between these two teams early on. A lot happening, and in the end, it's AP who comes out with the winning race. Winning race, I'm pretty sure here.
Yeah, I mean, early on, LV had the foothold of that race, and Backcake was trying to get the draft on Ivan early, but he had to slow down a little bit there. I think Backcake was he swerved a little bit to predict the swerve from Ivan, but Ivan kind of kept his line a little bit, not enough to allow fourth to draft, but um, just enough to where he could keep his spot. And obviously, the niner there really helped. That was
It
a
sure
crazy
did.
swing lap too.
It sure did. And if Sky doesn't get shocked there, I don't think AP wins that race. Just my hot take. So yeah, great. Just luck a little bit on the side for Sky 9. Um, much to the delight for AP there. Sometimes you gotta have a little bit of luck. Luck counts both ways. So you'll take luck any way you can get it here. And AP just gonna opt for the TF track pick here for LV Gardens. And it will be AP. So TF here, we'll see if they can do a better job, I guess, of keeping their top spots from last war, as the beginning didn't really go the way AP wanted to last time. But now with Bat starting in first, he shouldn't be getting bumped by anyone. So hopefully it's AP if they can get drafted here. Actually, I think it's Psycho who drafts up, and gets
Oh,
into
that is
first
so
place.
clutch. I mean, that's the issue. That's the problem with picking TF when the other team's in second. Psycho got a very clutch draft there, but back and forth draft exchanges there.
Backhate's trying
And
to be
this is what
annoying
you
with.
need to do. This is what you need to do if you're backkick. Obviously, you might get redded here, but wait until you pull protection and try to swerve with the fib. Nothing doing there. So still 2-3 from LV. Or actually, only second.
Yeah, it's really jumbled right now. Bat shakes the Strimless with ease. See LV still right behind him. Nice low trick there from Bat. So uh, this shouldn't be disturbed. He's gonna break this red with ease right now.
LV able to.
Really tight.
Oh, that's a, okay. Clutch bill pull there from Ivan. Backkick opting to back tight. Maybe not trying to hit LV out just yet. Just trying to slow them down a little bit for now, and then maybe mix it up wide here. Pau comes in though.
Red breaks. So good for backache there. See his back still hit someone back there, but he's just trying to take out second place here from LV, being aggressive with his back spams and ever so slightly increasing his lead in first place. I don't think well, maybe Arctic pulled shock or
No,
shock maybe.
yeah. Also, no successful backs from Backkick. Yeah, to be fair, he's pulled a lot of nanas, and nanas can be pretty easy to work around. If you were to pull a green, you can definitely mix it up with a couple of like wide backs. But oh,
LV has
that
shock,
from
so just keep that in mind as Ardex went back to the back row right base
oh,
with
Derek
Ivan
checked
holding
up a
bill.
lot there. That he lost a lot of speed. I'm not sure what happened. Maybe the fib kind of put him off a bit. I didn't see. I don't think the fib hit him altogether. I think he crated. He got crated, but
Good play by back going around, knowing most likely that LV has shock. We see Ivan billing up here, and shock is.
oop,
Oh, he
there
gets
it
shocked out
is.
of his
Oh,
bill. Wait, did LV not have? I
that's an
don't.
L. No, that had to have
Think
been LV shock, but it just got shocked out of
he
the
just got.
bill. Maybe he just pulled it.
Okay, I gotcha.
I'll look
Well,
back at that just to confirm.
I could have sworn Arx had the shock for at least like a lap or so, because he went back to the to like the last set area, and with Ivan
Yeah,
pulling
no,
Bill, I want to say that he
interesting.
Ivan just didn't dodge. I guess miscommunication maybe had to have been something like that. I don't know how he didn't dodge and Bill there. And it's actually gonna be a top 2-4 for AP here, so another big race, back-to-back big race for AP. They're coming out strong. Just coming out strong with a 32-point lead, and they're off to a much faster start now, which is what they needed here in this do or die match for them.
Yeah, and I don't think it would have been close. I think Ivan would have passed back kick in that instance if he dodged. It definitely would have been close, but yeah, it's definitely not a mistake you want to make at this stage.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see how they can turn this around. I mean, LV have been fairly consistent this season, I want to say. And match one, I think they were fairly solid. I'd say an 8 out of 10 from them, and we'll see if they can bring this back. Obviously, they're not down by a lot, but it's a significant amount to a point where they're going to have to start grinding for good results here. But
Yeah.
Gardens is a good reset track. DKM is not bad for top two. I mean, third is it's not bad for top two, but third is a good spot for DKM if they can get like a really good line and maybe a favorable lag shield. We'll see.
Well,
But
especially
it's
since
Gardens.
Swig is in the room, it's one of his best tracks is DKM too. But Gardens doesn't
Yeah,
get picked, so that's a moot point now. And yeah, we'll
as
see.
as it usually is.
Yep, more caster's curse that's been prevalent today. See if Bat can hold on to first place here early on. I try to be a little aggressive with this stand here, although we'll of course see some cut takers. Oh, it's actually Swig, so it's a top 2 for AP with Devil trying to get in a second, but he's gonna have to concede to Bat a little bit. Tries for the nano snipe, doesn't connect. Bat gonna be unsuccessful with that
Ooh,
backspin
interesting
attempt,
bagging shakeup. This time Sky 9 goes back early.
and it's pretty close. But one of the baggers loses a Bill. I
And
want to
yeah,
say.
Arctic's build. Yeah, Bill and 9.
So now Sky 9 will be gone in 10. Going to actually, did he take the cut or go around? I couldn't really
Oh, I
tell there.
like this a lot from Bad Cake. Oh, he didn't pull his green out in time.
Oh,
Oh,
that's a That's a rare misplay from Bat
I
there, not
love the
pulling it in
schlag,
time.
but yeah, I just didn't have that. As soon as you lose that schlagging at him, gotta pull the other one out.
Yeah, for sure. That's just happens with Swig being gone at first too. Is he has one more shroom? I'm pretty sure in the arsenal. He's just gone in first. He's just gonna be running up there.
Sniping range, tight line. Oof.
Ripple Reds for Bat here in third place. Really good. It's a top 2 now for AP. Oh, he gets redded though.
Oh,
Oh,
the
once
timing of that
again.
was fine. It was just he was kind of like he was angled, so he couldn't really do much with that back.
Yeah, just very unfortunate circumstances there. Gets the triple shrooms. I want to say Sky has. I'm not 100% sure though. See if Bat changes, tries to get a star or something in 8. I'm not sure. Yeah, he's gonna chain
Oh
these,
yeah, there it is.
and he gets a star in
Yeah,
6.
APS shock. They're gonna call Devil out here.
Yep. You see who's in Bill? I can't
Who's in
tell.
Bill though?
Okay, it was
That Bill
Psycho.
shook everything up and a drop star.
Ooh, on to Devil here. So hold the
This
phone
is
here.
shaking things up here. Oh my! It doesn't matter
Gets
because he
a
pulls a
mega.
Bill anyway.
He gets a
LV's
mega.
efforts are gonna be fruitless here. It looks like.
We'll see if Shock comes in. And triple shrooms for Bat. Just the best items here for him. And there is Shock. Smash gets
All
hit
of
though, unfortunately. But it's
all
gonna be
of
a top
LV's
3.
efforts are fruitless. I
Top
mean,
4 maybe?
no,
Or top 3, 5. I'm
I
not.
think top 3-5. But still, that was monumental from AP. I mean, all of LV efforts. I mean, to be fair, they worked around the shock as best as they possibly could. There, they spaced out their dodges, and Ardix dropped that drop star too. I mean, they delayed it as much as they could, but Backache with a clutch mega pull.
That was insane. Yeah, just got all the items he needed to. Everything's coming up Cake so far this match. No complaints there
I
from
mean,
him. It is a top 4
and good. I
actually.
mean, and good on Backache too. I gotta say, good on Backache for giving Swig that break. That's what you need to do. Obviously, that slight misplay, and it is a top 4. I mean, what can you
61
do,
point
LV? What can you
61
do?
point lead for AP after 3 races here. It's so now we're seeing in this match it's all AP now early on. A
Yeah.
stark difference from match 1 here. I mean, AP has come out and just punched LV in the mouth here, and can LV get back up? Still 9 races to go, so you still got a lot of time here, but LV needs a winning race here just to kind of stop the bleeding in any way possible, any way that they can here. It looks like they will opt for Rumble Volcano here. Good reset track from them for AP. They're just going BCB here. This would have been another prime TF pick, but they played it earlier in this GP. So now it's on to the next best thing in Bowser's Castle, where gotta block the glitch for sure, and just keep top spots here.
Yeah, BCWE is definitely something that Backcake. Well, most running tracks he does have strats down and whatnot, but BCWE is something that He doesn't always go for, but whenever he does, he usually makes it. DKM is the track though. Casters,
Oh, okay.
mother freaking curse.
Well,
Happens
this is really
every
good.
time.
This is really good for AP because Swig starting
It is,
first. I know
yeah.
first doesn't have the best starting line, but with Swig, who is amazing at DKM, you expect him to hold on to first here for sure. And hopefully AP can support him. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, gets back
Yeah,
gets bumped
I think
into
so,
the wall.
yeah. Swig got a bit of a bounce there, so it kind of put Backick off a little bit, and he did get bumped as well. But Swig's still gonna keep. No, he's second now. Wow, what a swing!
Ooh, and both
Oh,
we see Leo and LV there getting hit, kind of trading spots. So it's so now I think a 2-3 for or a, yeah 2-3 for
yeah,
AP
two
right
three.
there with Devil using his Mega here, trying to hit back kick. Can he hit him?
Backkick's gotta go fast. Gotta go fast.
Swig died
Swig.
there.
It might have been a fib or a back green because he was stood still for a while there.
Now Derek with the lead in first. So AP's plan to run DKM kind of backfires now. We see Ivan goaling up. It's now a hits the Nana there,
Oh,
and a blue shell coming out for
oh,
Derek.
wait, no, Derek dodged the blue in cannon. I think
Oh, okay.
I saw him spin out.
Great blue evasion there then from Derek. 2-3 still for AP
And,
with
and
Leo.
definitely a misplay from AP's perspective as well. That's a crucial misplay
Yeah, you
from
gotta
the
throw
blue
blue after
perspective.
cannon there for sure to make
Absolutely.
sure he can't dodge it.
And
Let's
a
see if he
TC
comes
from
back from that.
Ivan as well. He was able to pass the swig though.
Oh, and he hits bat. Not.
First
Oh,
frame
yes, he's
trail,
off.
first frame trail.
He's off to the track too.
Ivan with some clutch plays, TC pass and a first frame trail.
He will not
And a
hold
red.
smash there.
No, not quite.
Oh, he gets Nana though from. Is that Leo's Nana?
I
That
think it
has to be.
was, yeah.
Damn, good Nana. TC's not gonna matter here. Going into cannon. Ooh, Bat dodges shock in a star. We'll see. Yeah, Ivan dodges shock in cannon. So did Leo. See, see what happened to
Ooh.
Derek. Still just gone in first. Oh no, he pulls a TC though. Can he pass this off to Leo? This
The
is gonna be crucial.
2.5%er there. That's a great pass to Euroline too. He was just ahead on his screen and oh, that wasn't even targeting him. Wow, this swing is insane.
A lot of stuff happening here. Oh, he gets his item box stolen by Leo too, so he's item and he's off the track, itemless
And
and
switch the
off the
back kick, yeah,
track.
with the TC.
This
Nobody
is
around
gonna
him
be
though. I
for the
mean,
win. It's 6-7 something else for AP. I'm not sure what other spots. I'm not sure what Swig and Smash got up there, but Derek did an amazing job of getting Swig out of the top spots and Bat and just running away in first pretty much the whole entire race. Great play from him. From him
yeah.
there.
That shock was definitely a little bit neutral. I would like to think that was an LV shock to try to get AP out, and they just didn't get Leo out.
Yeah.
That was
So it
I
is.
would imagine that was an LV shock. Correct me if I'm wrong.
And
I'm
does
gonna
get
look
him
back
top
at it real
two
quick though.
still. Probably right on that. Yeah, I would imagine. And it's now a 50-point lead for AP. So yeah, this is what we were saying before the race. LV
Yeah,
needed
it
a
was.
winning race to stop the bleeding, and they got it.
Yeah, it
Plus
was.
one.
It was. No, it was an LV shock. I can't confirm that. So yeah, just slightly off on the timing there. If you're Ivan, I'm almost certain that he was the one that called that shock.
Probably, yeah. It's usually that. It's usually the person, yeah, right behind the opposition, right in the cannon to call shock there, yeah. So that would have been Ivan's call. But it ends up working out for LV there. A little risky there in that regards, but it did work. So now we'll see if they can kind of build on this momentum a little bit and maybe create a little snowball effect. Still a 50-point lead for AP after 4 races, so they're still sitting comfortable, but you can't be too comfortable against a team like LV and with how well they've been playing, what they've shown in match 1, you can't. No lead is really safe, as far as this is concerned right
Not
now.
at all. Yeah. RSL. We did see Ivan locking it down last time in RSL. Shrimming up and throwing out a couple decent backs to give himself that first place cushion. So we'll see what happens here. Obviously, anything can happen. Anybody can get up in first, but
A single shroom pull for Bat here. Derek trying to, oh, it's read by Devil. Cycles off the
oh,
track. So that shakes things up. Yeah, just,
not quite.
back
Yeah,
kick.
he survived a little bit of lag. Yeah, Psycho's still on, but he definitely suffered from that.
Oh, okay, yeah, makes sense. Ivan shrimming away into
And there's
first.
Ivan once again being where he would like in back spamming range.
The king of Sherbet Land for this best of three. Ivan so far trying to build his lead a little bit with Swig, just trying to get some reds at this point, doing anything they can. If you're AP, you need to be cycling for blue here. Try to get Ivan out of first. We do see a bagging battle. One of the baggers was off.
Yeah, one of the baggers pulled a bill of 9. It looks to me like, and that was I think Sky9 committed first. I mean, we've seen Sky9 a couple times wait, but he did commit first there, and Ardux did pull that 9 bill.
Seeing Swig pull the shroom, he's really close to Ivan now, but Ivan can be annoying with this green here and try to schlag Swig. See if he can get him here. Yeah, Swig's just gonna
Interesting, yeah.
T-pow attempt.
Ooh,
Oh, he hit Swig.
got
The
him.
green hit Swig. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought he was gonna try to drop that green wide of the fib, but he did back it. I mean, Swig was kind of pretty close to his face there, so or to his tail rather.
Mm-hmm. See, bad, just kind of a no man's land right now, and
But not close enough to where the POW would have been immune. The green would have been immune. So that's a good back there from Ivan.
both rooms here for bat.
Yeah.
Smashes well with shrooms. Okay, now he can make a play on Devil here. Gets a single red shell. Oh, Leo got hit out though. It's top 2 or no?
Yep, top 2 here
Yeah,
from LV. And if shock happens, I would imagine it would come in this set.
AP has shock, I
Good
believe.
double
I
back.
dropped star.
I was a little
Just
delayed there, but that
shot.
was a good double back. There goes the shock though.
Swig coming up in star. Back kick with the triple shrooms once again. He should be able to get some spots here with this. I would
He's
imagine Arctic could drop a star.
he's not gonna pass Devil, I don't think. It's gonna be very tight.
Yeah, he's
Very tight. No, not quite. Oh, maybe. No, I think
maybe,
Devil.
maybe
Devil. No.
potentially, or probably not.
Photo finish. It's back kick. It's Devil. It's
We
most
don't
likely
know.
Devil.
Yeah, probably. I would imagine Devil did beat him too. Um, yeah,
Talladega photo finish. Anyone? Anyone?
absolutely. That's right. Talladega finish, photo finish, indeed. There. So I'm not sure who did win that race just yet, but it's gonna be okay. Yeah, so top 2, 6,
Oh,
7,
back kick got
or no, 2, 3, 6, 7.
interesting.
My fault.
A photo finish, three-way photo finish as Derek passes back kick.
So back at 6 after all that. So it's a 2, 3, 6, 7 for AP there. So that's a losing race by 3 for AP and a winning race for LV. So they're trying to inch their way back into the war here. If you're LV, still 7 races to go, so still quite a bit of time. Yeah, AP is by no means out of the woods yet. They kind of need to regroup a little bit. You have 2 losing races in a row. A net loss of about 14-ish points now. So just gotta regroup, get back on track here for AP and for LV. You just gotta keep plugging away, chipping away at that lead here. I'll try to do it on DDR for AP. It looks like they're gonna go with BC3.
Yeah, I mean 145 is not too bad for DDR. Second's kind of in a spot where, and if anybody were to be in second, it would be Backache, but he's in 6th right now. But second's in a spot where they have to watch out for the wheelie bump on the sand hop, and some people just opt to go wide in general.
Mm-hmm. And DDR, yeah, we'll be getting picked here.
This is extremely the beginning of the race. How that pans out is extremely dependent on how Ivan drives this. If Ivan fails sand hop, 4th fails sand hop. So we'll see how this turns out.
Yep, yeah, absolutely. Ivan has to make Sandhop for LV's sake here, not screw over any of his teammates. He will make it with ease there. Pulls a fib, and we'll see actually.
Devil makes it as well. Yep, good work from LV.
See him trailing with
A
this
little bit
red
of lag.
here.
He's got to be careful. He doesn't trail Devil here though.
That's what I was thinking, but he doesn't hit him. Hits the bat instead. Makes the wallage here. That was a risky play, and it could have easily gone south for LV, but it
Yeah,
doesn't.
I think they coordinated that. Yeah, because he did go back on the tight line, but it looks to me like Devil did kind of check up a little bit. So good spacing out there from them.
Yep. Back green attempt, not gonna see bat taking the 3-string ultra right here.
There it is, very clean.
takes it. Yep. See what he can get in 4th place here. Pack kind of spread out just a little bit. A 4th place Mega from Backcake here. Really good pull if AP can get shock or if they have it. I'm not sure who's winning bagging battle necessarily.
I couldn't see either bagger's name in that instance. Oh wait. It is Sky9 winning bagging battle.
Okay, and Arctic's just lost Bill, I imagine. So maybe he can pull shock. You see Bat, yeah, holding this Mega, trusting the Sky9 can get shock if he doesn't have already. So this.
Yeah, otherwise you would have seen him go for the you would have seen him go for the ultra there. So that is an indicator they have shock. Are they going to use it here?
Maybe when back
Getting him
of
out?
cut. Nope.
No.
So they may not have right now.
Interesting. Yeah, you would have thought that maybe Backcake would have gone for the Mega Ultra and maybe get him like frame out potentially. Or if they did not have it, you would have seen him going for the Mega Ultra. But
yeah, to try to break up this top 3. See, having getting blued though into boxes, if he gets blued in a favorable spot.
Very favorable indeed. Yeah.
I believe it's still a top.
No shock.
LV.
Interesting. Yeah.
Top 3.
So they didn't have the shock that entire time, and Backcake opted to go around, which is, I mean, top 2 wasn't completely broken. I don't blame Backcake for not taking the Mega Ultra there. But it is one of those 50-50, decisions that you have to make. And
yeah. In hindsight, maybe you would have liked to see him take the Ultra there to get more.
I gotta say though, whoever backed that FIP, it was probably whoever was in second. I think it was Devil in that instance. That's a huge FIP spot. That is like 200 IQ. Usually people go wide there to avoid the tight back, but Backcake goes wide, and he's absolutely stuck in no man's land at that point. You either go extremely wide and hit the sand, or you hit the fib. So very good work there from LV once again.
Well, don't look now, but it's only a 26-point lead for AP.
Don't look now, and if you close your eyes.
In a span of like 3 races, LV has made up a ton of ground on AP. So yeah, if you're AP, you're starting to sweat just a little bit more now. Getting a little nervous maybe. I don't know, but we'll see. Now AP just kind of needs a winning race to try to get back some momentum, try to stop LV's momentum here. GV would be a great track to do that on, but when we see Rainbow Road for the first time in this best of 3, I'd like to see how both these teams play out Rainbow Road. You know what I'm saying?
No, another caster's curse. Why am I even shocked at this point?
Yeah, you just can't be shocked at this point. Why do we even try anymore? It's Grumble Volcano, AP's track pick here.
And reminder, both teams were absolutely on this. I mean, 6 for 6 combined in Rock Up. We'll see what happens.
Oh, the nice shroom pull for bat here, but can he avoid LV's back spams? I would like to see him go top right here, which I think he will. Oh, but he does get hit though. So just gonna burn.
Did Lexan shroom up there? I'm not sure. I think
I'm not sure.
No, why did he have reds? I don't know how he got back up there, to be fair, but
triple reds from bat here. Can he pull shrooms? Stop.
There it is. That's huge.
Ooh. He gets started off, but did he hit Ivan? I'm not sure if he did or not.
He did, yeah. Oh, no, he didn't actually. Wow.
Oh, but Ivan failed the cut, though, so he... Yeah, it was kind of a same effect.
Yeah, no, a couple seconds later, I saw Ivan, like, way back there. I thought he hit him, but he just failed altogether.
Yeah, but right now, Bat's in 8th right now, so he's in a bad spot, but with the pack kind of split right now, I'm not really sure who's commanding the top spots exactly. We can't really tell right now. Right now, it's just both PRVs or just.
Well, all I know is that LV is R567, so you would favor AP in this scenario. Worst case for AP, it's a 2-3-4.
And Bat taking the respawn here with a very good golden usage. Okay, he's still in 7 right now, but this pack is very close though. Keep in mind. And Ivan with a single shroom in 5th. Yeah.
Yeah, he took the rock there very cleanly and was able to cut inside of the dirt. So he's putting himself in prime position. Maybe if they do have shock here to get first. If he didn't make that rock as cleanly, he probably wouldn't catch first.
This guy just lost Bill, but he's gone in 10. But does Artix have a 9? I mean, he's been chaining boxes there, but does Artix have a 9? That's going to be a very important. That's going to be a very important. We're going to find out here soon. If he does.
Oh, Ivan slows. Yeah, just gives him enough separation. Shock's probably coming in here, I would imagine. Bada bing.
Mhm.
Oh, but it gets Lexin though.
Uh, so it's 2 for AP. Did they get first as well? Maybe. Okay. Actually, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. I think LV got top 2 there. I think that's a
Is
top
that
2
yet?
for LV.
If that's an LV shock, that's yet another moment where they use the shock just a tad early there. We saw it in DKM where Leo dodged last frame in the cannon there, lap 3, and of course Lexin able to keep his first. No, he got first actually. I couldn't see on the other
Okay.
POV because of a following follower thing
Okay, yeah, so it is a
notification.
1-3-5.
Yeah,
So AP gets their winning race that they needed there to stop the bleeding there. They're back up to 35 after 7 races. Yeah, that's absolutely what AP needed. So good job by Lexin to dodge shock there with
yeah,
Ivan. Secure the
definitely a definitely a mistimed call there once again because I would imagine that was a LV shot because you saw Ivan slowing down just a tad to kind of give himself some separation.
Yeah, yeah. And you have to wonder if that comes back to bite them in the end. It's kind of the plays like that that can be the difference sometimes in these types of wars. I mean, the deficit's still sizable, but that's a pretty big difference though between
It
first and
is, yeah. I
second.
mean,
Yeah. So,
it's 6 point swing in that race, and then probably like somewhere between the lines of like 6 to 10 point swing from the mistime shock in DKM. So it's those little things that can really make the difference. Absolutely.
yep, 100%, 100% there. Um we'll see. Yeah, we'll see just what goes on from here. We'll see on the RPO in a second, but it will be DK Summit will be the track pick AP with their track again. And we said this back in match 1, but this is one of AP's best tracks. AP loves this track, especially Backcake. He loves
And,
playing
and
this
yeah,
track.
last time out, we saw them play this race extremely well. And this is not a track you want for LV with AP. A couple of the best double takers in the game, and Backkick and Swig. Nice
Hmm.
readjustment there from Backkick as well to get on that tight ramp.
Yeah, it's a top 2 so far for AP. Never mind. We see a lot of cut
Ooh,
takers.
good
Nice
reactions
evasion there
there.
from that. Yeah.
And gets the box. Yeah, we'll see what he pulls.
Single red. We'll see him. Oh, he gets
Oh,
greened off on the double. Oh my
I think
god.
Psycho also got caught in that crossfire. No, actually a little bit of lag there. He did make the double.
Wow. So
That was
unfortunate for
crucial.
Bat there. Yeah,
Ivan makes
that's a
double as
massive
well.
swing. Massive swing there. So instead of Bat being in like a top 2 spot, he's in 8th, just holding a star and uh
Thi-
he
This
can't stop
POW
him.
though could definitely shake things up. You usually want to hold it until double though.
Hmm. Yeah, he can wreak havoc with his POW at the double. Cut for sure. See him. Yeah, just wait a
Blue
minute.
comes out
Okay,
though.
Blue coming in. Pretty close pack as well.
Psycho's gonna get blued off, I think.
Yep, I believe he did get blued off. Ooh, Ivan gets bumped a little bit, but it's gonna make it over. It's top 2, so LV is coming out unscathed. Yeah, coming out unscathed. Devil and Ivan surviving that. So now they're top 2 with a little bit of a lead, slight lead. Smashing first and third. My bad. Bat with a star and 5. Oh, he gets nice
Oh,
back bomb there from Psycho.
yeah. Switch over to Ivan again, actually. I want to see how he can hold on to this top 2. We do see Pancake just pulling a star on the other POV, though. We'll see how this turns out.
Ivan is gonna take the single cut here. Ooh, the
Oh, that
POW
POW is
doesn't get him off.
tricky.
Yeah, he almost got kind of a, was it QM, what they say, or something like that, or whatever you call it, physics zone.
QM,
He
yeah.
was almost off there. But nonetheless, it's going to be a top 2 at least for LV. Yeah, looks like just top 2, maybe 4-ish from LV. So a big race for them once again. Kind of cancel out AP's last race they just got.
Yeah, and AP in that scenario, they were 5, 6, 7, and they were trying to take the double there. I know Backkick on the other POV, he did get bumped off by Derek. Derek got backed before the double, and then like he charged the MT, and so Backkick got bumped off there as Derek was charging the MT. They both pretty much left the ground at the same time on the first single section. So
Yeah,
unfortunately, nothing doing for back kick.
AP not having much luck on one of their favorite tracks there. And to their dismay, that was a top 2-4-5 from LV, and it is now a 14-point lead for AP. It's closer than ever now. So LV came up big that GP. Remember, they were down by 50 after 4, and now they're only down by 14 after 8. So yeah, AP
Yeah, I
kind of
mean
lost
this,
a little bit of their mojo there.
and this is what you expect from a team like LV. You know, never down and out. Very experienced player, and Derek, very solid runner as well, alongside Ivan, who's been balling out this season for sure. And you know, they've really put things together, even though they only got third seed. They really have put things together in the latter half of the season, as well as in the playoffs.
Yeah, for sure, and we're seeing it right now here. We'll see if it continues or if AP will uh get back okay, Rainbow Road coming out here. I mean, we're finally seeing it. Finally seeing the track of the hour, I guess you could say. We've been wanting to see how this is gonna go. So can LV screw over AP here early on? Ooh, Ivan kind of gets bumped a little bit there. This is dangerous.
Tricky.
He
Yeah.
survives though. For now.
Backing did get bumped off on his POV too. So one of your main men here off the track early, and with LV in top 2, it's gonna take a little bit of a grind, maybe potential luck with Blues to maybe. I mean, there's Leo with the golden. Is he gonna take the cut here too? No, golden ended early, but still, that's what you need. You really need to get up there as early as possible.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this name is running on Rainbow Road. You know, you cannot fall behind. Okay, so he gets the red out on him. Did he get redded himself or not? I couldn't
No,
tell.
I don't think he did. Yeah, he's still in second.
He avoids, yeah, that red on him. Ooh, Ivan connects the fib with someone. Couldn't see who.
Oof.
And has triple reds in 5 right now, but can't really do much with Devil in 4th. A blue shell coming out though. This is gonna be big for LV here. They do a good job of cycling blue here, and Bat takes over 5th place.
All the way up to 5th. Yeah, he did take the moon jump with the gold in there, so he's able to kind of catch back up.
Gotta be careful of Leo here. Psycho is gonna take cut here. Make it. It looks like.
Yeah, both
Or
him
not.
and Leo.
Or not.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
good
Ivan's off.
kill.
Ivan's off. Yeah, he got a really bad respawn. He's all the way back into that second roundabout section.
Yeah, no one likes that respawn. If you don't get it far enough, you get respawn back there instead of at the little hairpin there. But Bat can wreak havoc with this bomb here. It's kind of a 2v1 with Leo and Derek and Devil. Okay, but the
Blue
blue
comes up.
shell comes in. Yeah.
Oh, that is so big. Look at that, and he runs away from the explosion. I mean, that's a good play, but okay. I was gonna say that's a good play, but aesthetically, that's so sick. You know, you can get the bomb snipe and just drive off on the moon jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does get backed. So I mean, right back to top spots for LV. And I mentioned before, LV are the kind of team, especially in this war, to really keep it competitive and make plays necessary.
Oh, that's off, but he does throw the blue though. So it's two. Yeah, it's just only Leo right now for a second. It's a 1-3 for LV, but this blue, I don't
It's gonna
think they
hit after
got anything.
cannon.
Oh, both of them
Oh,
stopping.
Leo slowed. It hits Ivan.
Does a good
Huge
job.
play from Leo.
He does a good job to kind of mitigate the blue shell explosion just a little bit to save him some time. I think he might just keep first here. We'll see. Last turn, yeah, he's keeping first. A
Top
lot
2
of
for
red
LV.
shells. So they get top 2 there. And again, from AP, there's can't do much about LV's just frontal presence there that race, especially on a track like Rainbow Road where front running is everything. Not really opportunities to come back. You know, you don't not really coming to get shot because it's a sitting track mostly, unless the baggers do like the backward strat, which I don't know if any of them did that, but shock wasn't a factor. So it's actually a top 2, bottom 2 for LV. So it's a +5 race, I want to say. Yeah, +5. 9-point lead for AP, and the gap just keeps getting smaller and smaller as the races go by.
Yeah. Also, sorry about the call out there. It was Devil that got blued off, or that was gonna get blued, and he slowed down. I don't know why I was talking about Leo, but little caster mistake there. But good good slowdown there from Devil, and obviously Leo reacting extremely well. But I mean, this is a comeback right here. This is absolutely just resilience, right? Resilience personified.
Yeah, talk about perseverance from LV's point of view. They didn't really get down. They didn't really get down out. They didn't really get discouraged after being down 61 after 3 races. We thought that it might be AP's war, but LV said not so fast. You know, we still have 9 races to go. We're not out of it yet. Let's see if we can come back here, and that's what they're doing right now before our very eyes. You know, so yeah, see if AP can turn around. Now though, they get their track pick and beat C3, but it's kind of been all LV after the first 3 races though. Like it's kind of been the story of this match too.
Absolutely. I mean, this is kind of a polar opposite of the first war. First war was back and forth, both teams in top spots. Couple of good tracks where they ran, couple of good tracks where they traded spots. And but this is just AP GP1, LV GP2.
And we see Bat just trying to get the Aether, but he's gonna have to just go and let Devil have it. Gets a goal though.
Yeah.
Right now on Ivan's POV.
I
Though.
don't blame Backkick there because he's very consistent with Ultra and Trimless. So you just go forward there and maybe try to catch back up.
Ivan blocks cut beautifully there. Looks like someone blocked though from AP, I believe. So we'll see some cut takers. Oh, Derek
Oh,
failed.
Derek failed.
Oh, that's
Very
great.
uncharacteristic, but still top 2 from LV as we're gonna see something big here. Watch this. Maybe you'll see it. Ivan backs his own teammate. That is bad.
Oh no.
That is extremely bad. Psycho is in second.
So instead,
I
it's now
my
Bats in
get
second now.
Yeah,
No.
my guess is they were in top 2 for a bit there, so that's definitely not like an all of a sudden he's in second situation. I think there was a call out from Ivan, and yeah, that's not what you need here.
See Bat going for Ultra here. He should make all, but the POW though, he's gonna have to wait longer to make it. Can someone bump him on it? Nope. Oh, but he fails it though.
Oh,
Fails the Ultra. Very uncharacteristic. That's very uncharacteristic from Backcake. But the
yeah.
POW
If
here.
anything's uncharacteristic, that is for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, Backcake missed an Ultra. When does that ever happen? Not much, but Ivan just comfortably in first right now. Think top 2, top 3, something like that. Mostly all LV up here right now. Yeah, you see Devil right behind him. Um, switch up. Talking about bagging battle for a second. Does think
I
anyone has it?
I I've been extremely focused on runners, unfortunately, so I don't
Me
have
too.
a horse in this race. But in terms of how the baggers are, in terms of how they're behaving, Skynine's just sitting at set, maybe trying to unblock the cut,
Cut is
and that is
open
the case. But
indeed.
Derek takes, and there's the call. That is an LV shock.
Yep, and a great shot call from LV there to prevent Bat from taking cut and him making it over Derek. So should be a big race for LV here. Yep. Okay, we do see Smash in first though. So it's
Yeah, he was in first before the shock, but we'll see. Derek can maybe get a snipe off at the end.
this is clutch if he does, but it's not gonna happen. See, so it's a 2-3-4 for LV here.
And this is
LV,
big
so
time from Smash. I mean, GP1, he didn't really have too much of an impact, but all of a sudden, you see Smash just up there and making plays and staying up with the front presence. I want to see
thank you.
how he got up in the first place, though, because initially it was LV, in decent control of that race, but I might have gone for like a cut lap 2 or something to
Mm-hmm.
really, solidify that.
Yeah, and Smash has come up big for AP. He's actually their top scorer right now after 10 races. So, super sub Smash, I guess you could say. um, but I mean, AP lead shrinks once again. 4-point lead, 2 races to go. Will AP hold on, or will LV come all the way back and 2-0 AP?
Yeah, can't confirm. He did take cut lap 3. I was looking back at the POV there, and he was able to get right back up there before that call.
But yeah, that was huge from
You don't
Smash.
really. Yeah, it's kind of hard to call shock there if you're like Derek has a shroom and he's behind Lexin in that case, so Lexin taking cut in a top spot. So very clutch from his end, and very clutch unblock there from Sky9 as well.
Yeah, for sure. If Smash doesn't take cut there, and if they don't do anything about that, LV definitely has the lead right now. So that could be a turning point in the war. We could look back on that and say that was kind of the make or break for this war. And AP gets their trap pick in MC3. So can they come up big here and turn it around for LV and get a little bit of a cushion going to race 12, you know? Sky's got to come up clutch here and get shock, hopefully. And AP's got to try to get some dodges, harbor dodges here. But also at the same time, you got to contest LV's top spots. This track is runnable if it's like blueless and shockless. Okay, the bomb, I think hits someone there.
It's one. No, I think nobody technically because somebody got backed, but
Okay.
We'll see what happens here. Lexon having to slow a little bit from the reds, smartly done, so he doesn't eat them at all.
So yeah, Bat chilling in 5th right now with the green and a red shell, kind of in no man's land. Evan can be, yeah, he's gonna be annoying with these reds. Smash gets redded out there.
And
It.
And on the bagger pod, we saw somebody pull Bill in 9th, and I mean whoever's in 10, perma 10. We'll see.
Oh, back.
That's a clutch pass. Switch off. Let's see it. Switch.
What a TC pass from Ivan, yeah.
That's such a good TC pass, yeah.
And Swig hit one of Bat's reds that he dropped too. Oh, but he gets
Swig and a star though.
AP shock, I think.
Yeah.
AP shock, yeah.
And Backache pulls a mega after shock too.
But we can't really.
This is looking real good.
Who's in the top 4 right now? We see a couple of LV up here though.
Swig, LV still in favorable spots though.
Yeah, that's the thing.
1-3.
Oh, these triple
Psycho
reds.
gets hit out.
Psycho is dead here. Yeah. So it's pulls a shroom in 4th here. But Bill though, someone's billing up right now.
Leo's up.
Ivan. Devil on the come up. Oh, that's a close race there. We saw Smash get like 7th as well. Oh, it's gonna be so.
That
close.
is a monumental backspam though from Swig. I mean, a backspam is no matter what, a backspam is crucial. But in a situation like that, where spots are slightly favoring AP but mixed up, like that's crucial. Absolutely.
So yeah, I'm not sure exactly. Sorry, excuse me. I'm not sure exactly.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
That AP got. Okay, 1-3 winning race.
Or 1-3, yeah. Ivan was able to clutch up at the end.
It's not a huge winning race, so it's still a 7-point. It's just a 7-point lead. It's single digits going to race 12 here. It's do or die. If there's ever a time for AP to pull out all the stops and get a clutch race, it's right now. As this is your season right here. So, what do you think, Jaggy? What's gonna happen here this last race?
For 1-3, let's see. I'm trying to think. I think in terms of what I think AP could potentially pick. Wait, what else did they get from 1-3? Actually, I didn't quite see.
They got 1-3-6-7.
1-3-6-7. Okay. Well, WGem's not on the table because they're not 8th. I'm thinking maybe Maple, even though usually you would rather have, and they do pick Maple, yeah, you'd usually rather have 3rd run and like 5th hop into cut. 3rd can still hop into cut as long as 1st takes a good line and doesn't get outlined potentially with the with like the delay drift or the drift where you don't get the hop. But it is going to be Koopa Cape. We are probably, I want to say, like maybe 0 for 5 or 0 for 6 in terms of talking about tracks and then not picking it. But yeah, here it comes.
This isn't terrible for AP though. They're not in the worst spots for KC.
Yeah,
they can make it work.
Yeah, first can take the second from left box, 3rd can take the left box. But it looks like Leo gets bumped a little bit trying to go for that box. Doesn't matter too much. Well, yeah, it does actually. LV immediately into top 2. Some kind of miscommunication there.
Backache avoids the red barely. Wow, that was very close. Leo gets into 2nd here.
Good line.
Backache gonna have to go itemless here. Ivan pulling these nanas right now.
And this is tricky if you're LV because a back spam off there. Yeah, it was probably a fib, I think, on the waterfall. Yeah, I was gonna say this is a bit tricky of a spot for LV because if you have a green, then you can't really back it anywhere. But a fib absolutely can work around that if you're 3rd for LV there. But still contested here. Derek doesn't take the cleanest turn there, so Backache's gonna kind of catch up to him a bit. But Ivan, I would keep 1 green there if I was Ivan there to try to take Shroomba, but we'll see.
Derek not gonna be able to take it, but he's still in for. What? Wow! What a
lag! Yeah, that's a good trail though. That's a good trail. A little bit laggy. Good trail.
Very unfortunate. Yeah, for bad. There's not much you can do there. Oh, but
Oh,
Ivan, Derek, my bad, hits the nanas there. Ivan takes over first.
that's a big time trail though. That was I can confirm looking at the Ivanpov. Thank you for switching. That it was a trail and not a backspam. So very very good reactions and spatial awareness there from Derek.
Backhake has triple shrooms though. Any of not yeah, nice pow dodge there. That
Did
was
he
good
call that
timing.
POW? If so, that was huge.
I assume he did. A shot coming in. Who shot? Oh, who
AP
shot
shock.
that?
Yeah, I mean he Backick burned all the shrooms, so that was his POW call. I'm not sure if it was his actually, but definitely the shock was theirs.
Big Reds from Swig there gets to hit out Ivan. Can he make sure?
Big
Yeah.
time play from Swig to go for the shroomba with the
Oh no,
blue,
there's a
but
blue though. Blue.
is he dodging? Is he dodging? No,
Nah,
not
he had
quite.
reds. He didn't have any
Why did
shrooms.
I? Why did I? Yeah,
It's
stupid for
all
me.
right. It's all right. You're good. Back gets redded though, unfortunately. But Smash is up there. Oh, Devil Star's back. Okay, Psycho back here as well
Switch,
a
switch,
little
switch,
bit.
switch, switch.
This mid pack play is gonna be crucial here. It's
I
still
think I, I think I saw for a second AP in first. Yeah, it's top two for
AP
AP.
top two four actually. Uh, dodges Pow. Swig is dead here, unfortunately. Um, still
It's
okay.
going to be a 3-4 for LV. I don't think it's going to be enough to break top spots unless Derek can clutch up a ground star. Nothing doing. Maybe a shroom. Nothing doing. This is going to be. Oh, Leo gets
He's
hit.
red.
Derek
Oh,
gets hit.
he gets hit again.
Oh,
Hold
if Derek
on.
didn't get hit there, that would have been a top two for LV. Oh,
Wow.
that was a fantastic finish. But
Crazy finish there, but
AP run
AP I
away.
think is gonna squeak out the win here, and we're gonna
I
go to a
think
match
Derek got
three.
hit by like a ground, like a drop shell or something. I think there was a side. I think it was a side red. It had to have been a side red onto Leo, and Leo dropped the green onto Derek. Something along those lines.
Yeah, and yeah, luckily for AP there that Derek got destroyed there. Otherwise, may have been a win for LV. It would have been very close. But nonetheless, 18-point win for AP. My MVP prediction did not come to fruition, unfortunately. Lexon actually took for AP was the MVP. Ivan did MVP again though the whole match. Back-to-back MVPs for Ivan. He's played really well this best of three.
Okay, yeah, I looked back at the POV. Yeah, I thought there because obviously reading somebody and then immediately getting hit out after it looked like it. Sometimes there might have been a ground shell, but I looked back at the POV and it was a side red onto Derek as well. So double side red, even exchange. AP already top spots. AP secure it, and this is going to a match three. What a match, honestly. I mean,
Oh yeah.
AP starting off well, LV coming back strong, and you think that AP had it in the bag, but all of a sudden LV little by little by little showing their mettle. But
Hmm.
match three is upon us. You couldn't have had both matches going in opposite directions more so than that. Very back and forth match one, swingy match
Yeah.
two, and this is what you expect from two teams that are closely contested in D2.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely expected this for sure. Maybe you had different teams winning in like different orders, but the the gaps, expect them to be close like this. While AP did get out to a very strong start in match two, LV almost
Oh
came
shit.
all the way back. Almost. And but just was unable to get over the hump in a sense.
Mhm.
Well, match three coming up here
Right.
right now. Stick around. It's literally winner take all.
Yeah, and also by the way, there is such a thing as being too caught up in the moment, and that was Ivan's red on to Derek. So that
See,
definitely
I
made the
thought
difference.
it might have been maybe. I I was looking at it and I didn't know.
Blind caster moment.
It, it's alright. I didn't know for sure. Like I don't blame you for not catching that. It was kind of tough because I thought Derek may have hit a ground a shot. So
Yeah,
I
because
did see Ivan
Derek
throw
did
his
because
reds up though.
Derek did have protection, but obviously it was a side red in that case,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
maybe it was the two reds that he threw. But
yeah. Ivan just kind of got a little over anxious there. Really wanted to hit AP there. Really wanted to hit him on the line, but unfortunately the red went for Derek and side redded him. I don't know if you can really blame Ivan too much for that.
no, you
His
you do
intentions were
actually
good.
you actually low key have to because
Yeah.
when your teammates ahead in third there.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe you didn't want to hit his teammate behind, but
His
Yeah.
intentions were good. Didn't work out, unfortunately. So now we're here, third match there. But yeah, crazy
Yeah,
finish there.
we'll take a short break here, and for those of you that are watching, thank you so much for coming along. We do appreciate the support. AP1, LV1. We'll be. Go ahead and take it
Stick
away.
around.
Stick around. We'll be back after these short messages. All right, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you that are just joining in or are, just recently, just before the match, so you guys have saw, but for those of you just joining in, it is a 1-1. Both matches could not have gone more in an opposite direction. First match was back and forth swing races, very entertaining. Second match was AP taking a foothold early in the first 4 or 5 races, and it looked to me like it was going to be pretty clean sweep for the not clean sweep, but a clean win for match two. But LV just coming back race by race by race, and at one point being down by I think 4 was the tightest deficit. But AP clutching up in that last race, just absolute scenes, peak entertainment for Mario Kart Wii fans everywhere. And we'll be on for a match 3. What do you think, Vinny? What do you think's going to happen this match 3? Your initial prediction was 2-1, but any opinion changes?
Nope. Same same predictions here. I believe that AP can bring it home in this third match. I do think it'll be more like match 1. I think it'll be like I think it'll be more back and forth than match 2. Of course, could be very wrong, of course, but it's just my initial prediction will be back and forth, but AP is gonna edge it out, I think, here for a third
I
match.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you in the sense that I think it's going to be close. You know, opinions can change in regards to, depending on how matches go, depending on who has the momentum, depending on certain individual players if they're going to step up, depending on how they perform. But in my opinion stays the same as well. I think it'll be an LV win, but I don't think it's going to be because my first prediction was an LV win match 3 by I think like 38. I said that's out the window. I think it's going to be tight, and I think it's going to be I'm going to say 18.
Okay, 18. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll stay in that ballpark. I'll say AP by 13. Say
Okay.
13 point. But I know Ivan has MVP the first 2 matches,
Yeah, he MVP second match as
but
well. That was,
but I'm gonna predict Bat to MVP match 3. I'm just a little stubborn on. I'm gonna be a little stubborn on that in that sense. Bat has to
okay.
MVP at least 1 match, right?
No, I think this last one he'll come up big for sure. But I wouldn't be shocked honestly if I saw Swig MVP either. He's been on it so far. I mean, well, at least for match 1. Match 2, uh he scored 101. But anyway, we are underway here. Match 3, 1-1. This is peak MKWii here. Early on, we see that draft coming up from Leo was able to unfortunately clip back kick there.
Yeah, and he
But
has
Leo,
passed TC in the sense. Gonna have to just hang back in 8 after,
yeah,
unfortunately,
that
getting
was
by Leo there.
definitely a net negative for AP because Leo drafted into the wall.
Yeah.
Or no, he didn't actually. Sorry, that was a little bit of lag. He's actually in first on Ivan's pod. Let's switch over. This is going to be a crucial
Ooh,
exchange here.
he tried the quick back green there, but Ivan went
Quick
wide of
back.
it, wisely wide of that. Both BMWs will go
If
on
Ivan
top.
if Ivan can outline, oh, that's clutch there. I was
He's off.
and yeah, there it is. I was about to say if Ivan can outline Leo a little bit, he can stay in the tight lines because Euro lag is a little bit weird. The backspin comes off like frames behind where the actual backspam spot is on your screen. But that was a absolutely huge play from Z Devil.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, an early
Oh
shock
wow!
coming in. The Dodge's bat and the Mega, so I want to say that's an AP shock. Just early using early as Sky is in 10. Blue shell coming out though. Oh, back gets caught in the blue
Oh,
along with some other racers here. Smash
and
as well.
a
This guy,
lot of people on that hit list, man. I mean that blue hit 3 people. That was insane.
and I'm pretty sure AP got the worst of that blue exchange. So I think Leo's still up there. Or no, I don't think he is. Hold on.
No, it's top 2 for LV, and they're both
Yeah.
drafting each other here, with Ivan getting 1 draft and maybe Derek getting another here. No, I mean he's gonna keep. Yeah, Ivan's gonna keep first, so keep that shroom.
Yep, with the shroom. He needs to stay in first here. It avoids the tie fib, of course, with these. Just in case blue. And sure enough,
There it
there's the
is.
blue
Yeah.
shell, but he dodges it with ease with the shroom. So, okay, they're getting a star in second right
Oh, switch
now.
to cake. Switch to cake here.
Another mega for
Almost eats
backcake.
that.
Okay, 3, 4, 5
I
here.
mean,
For AP.
you have to chain this and let Lexan go wide, but
Yeah,
unfortunately, nothing doing.
gets the draft. Obviously gonna use his mega here. Is shot gonna come in? Yep. Another. So Sky gets
Ooh, is it enough to
killed.
get first though?
I don't think so. No,
Let
but that's a
alone
top
second.
3. Top 3 for LV there.
Top
I
3
mean,
LV.
shock didn't ended up not mattering, despite Sky getting 2 shocks there. Assuming that was his last one. It's at LV actually just comes out on top, and I want to go back to that blue shell of lap 2. They got like 3 AP members, or at least 2 of them,
Yeah,
the 3
and
people in
backhake
blue.
dodging. All of a sudden, the blue just fucking explodes right in his face.
Yeah,
Um,
that was the game changer of the race. Got LV in there, top
That
spot.
sounded awful. Moving on. But yeah, no, that blue was just so detrimental. It caught three. It was I think it was three AP and one LV in the death toll for that one. And I mean, overall, LV played that race fairly well. I mean, Z Devil getting a snipe pretty much right in the face of Backhake there in lap one, allowing that top two to come up in the first place. And yeah, I mean a little nitpick there. I don't really blame Backhake too much because he's in the wide line and Lexon's in the tight line. But in that case, maybe try to communicate to Lexon that you're gonna try to chain Mega and get a box. Because that chain could be a blue, it could be shrooms. But yeah, LV keeping top three there was absolutely monumental.
Yeah, so they take a 21-point lead after race one here. Is this going to be like the opposite of last or is LV going to get off to a massive lead with AP back? I don't know. But it's the way it's shaping up so far. And they're going back to Rainbow Road here for their top three. And with AP, they're going with Gardens for the hard reset track.
Going back to the war chest of top spot tracks track picks here. Rainbow Road is something they like. BCWii is something they like. Moonview in certain spots. And is it? No.
It is Gardens.
I was looking at chat for a second. I'm like, wait a minute, suspense.
So see how AP plays to start out. Imagine just the same that they've played first two matches. Back gonna try to stay up with the top three. Maybe can cheese Shroom in third. Something actually is gonna get the draft. Gonna get into first place here.
Yeah, that's what you need to do there.
Yeah, for sure. See Derek taking cut this time. Getting into first here. Green snipe attempt unsuccessful. Yep, see Devil there, so I believe that's top two for LV early on. Not sure if Devil has any more shrooms or not. I don't think Derek has. Oh, Backhake actually hits one of the baggers with the Nana.
Sky9, yeah.
Oh,
But Sky9 looks to me like he's shrooming, but he was trying to chain, and it could be instantly a shock for Ardux potentially. It looks like he's sitting. He might have already. No, he lost. He lost Bill. Sky9, yeah, definitely in the lead now.
Blue Shell coming out. Good job from AP. Cyclone for Blues there. That's what you gotta do. That gets Derek in the... Okay, yeah, he dodges Blue there. Uses up, I think, his last bit of shrooms. So it's...
The shrooms have definitely favored LV, though.
Yeah, they really have. That just gets them into top three so far early on with...
Yeah. If you're AP here, I mean, obviously it depends on the pulls, but would you use Shock last set here if you have it?
That certainly would be an option to try to
somewhat
hedge up because they're kind of breaking away a little bit. So that could definitely be a viable option.
First breaking away. Yeah, the 2-3 was kind of close, but yeah, first was breaking.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
AP in most of the mid
star
right now. See, Ivan going around cut. Bat should be able to get into second here. Yep, and he will.
Good evasion of the Nana too.
Oh, just as I say that, there's a blue shell. It's second one in the race. It's gonna get Derek. He didn't have any more shrooms. Does get the land on the item box, so Backhake gonna have to go itemless here. Will we see a shot come in towards the last set? Will it shake things up?
Switch over to Ivan for a quick second here. There's a key exchange. He actually gets trailed by Leo. I mean, he was hopping, but Leo was also trying to hop to get a box, and yeah, it was just a weird exchange. Both of them hopping around.
Yep, there is shock. Oh, Psycho dodges in Bill. Okay, so LV shock, I'm assuming, or maybe he predicted AP.
Yeah, Leo did come up. It's really close with him and Z Devil. Backhake gets bumped to the line.
He lost a lot of spots there on the line from that bump, that wheelie bump. That was detrimental.
And Lexon also.
That could have been so good for AP, I feel, but it just crumbled there towards the end. I don't know what all spots that they got there, but good bill pull from Psycho there to dodge at the end. That was huge.
Yeah, and it was one of those cases where Backhake grew before Z Devil, and he was kind of caught in like a sandwich between Z Devil and the wall, and it's going to be a 2-4-5 there for LV. It's a decent salvage for AP though, all things considered.
A +1, yeah. Just feel like it could have gone a little better for AP, just if those fortunes went a little better there. But yeah, they'll take the +1 there. So 20-point lead for LV after 2 races here, for sure. Kind of pretty neutral race. I'm interesting to see what track pick they opt to go for here, though, too, now. Let's see if maybe they go for a BC3 type pick, or maybe they try Koopa Cape or something. DKS, I don't know. Actually, LV is going to be picking BC3 here. And let's see.
BC3 has
OV,
been peak
DDR.
content
It
for
really
this
has.
match at least, yeah.
It really has. So many good races from BC3 coming out here. Oh, will be DDR
DDR.
though.
DDR, this is the exact same scenario and spots as the last war. We did see a 1-4 for LV's perspective. Now we see a 1-4 for AP. And initially LV ran extremely well in DDR. We'll see if AP can do the same.
Mm-hmm. We'll
It's
see
very
back.
dependent on first to make Sandhop, because if he doesn't, he screws over fourth.
Backkick does get a golden though. Onto Smash will get bombed there. It's gonna probably have to eat this TC. But with the pack close, Bat should be able to get into first with the
Yeah, and Leo's in first right now. He was able to get a good exchange off of that Sandhop there.
avoids the nano snipe attempt from LV there. Yeah, I'm gonna take over second with the shroom here.
Ooh, that's a very, very tight exchange there. Almost got wheelie bumped, but yeah, they're able to coordinate that. Ivan and Derek is a pretty good dynamic duo in terms of chemistry.
Yeah, they know their flying shields pretty well. They know to avoid.
Oh, there's no, Leo hitting the cactus.
Man, fail
Not what you need.
can't be doing that there in first place. Gotta keep that top spot. Bat will kind of flubs a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. He's able to recover well.
Gonna get blued here. Sorry, gonna get blued there.
You're good.
And yeah, loses same.
I have loved some of these exchanges between Derek and Backhake. You see Derek, on Gardens backing a Nana, or I'm sorry, Backhake throwing a green forward and Derek avoiding. Derek backing a. Oh, what happened to Derek there? He clipped the sand.
Yeah, or he may have had a Nana. I'm not sure. He had did something. I thought he
might have been a Nana. I'm not sure.
Back into first now. Gets a single shroom there on the ground. Oh, fib snap. That was a close fib. If that would have hit, that would have been the play of the best
that
of
was
three.
Was gonna be right on top of his head if that were just a little to the left there.
So Sky9 is off. Ardek's going back still. I'm not sure if Shock is in play or not.
How could be detrimental. Switch over to Ivan here for the last couple seconds. Oh, I think one of the greens just hit Derek.
We'll see here.
We'll see a rewind pov here. Oh, not quite. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, it's gonna be a 2-3-4 there for LV. It was like a quick switch. I thought for a second that I saw that, but those greens were definitely very tricky.
Yeah, those could have been really bad for LV there if they would have hit Derek on the line. Always dangerous when they're bouncing around between those two walls for sure. Speed them up a lot, but they play by bat to keep first. But unfortunately, if Leo didn't, if Leo didn't fail stand out there, you gotta wonder if that AP maybe gets top 2 there. I don't know, but those mistakes will come back to haunt you significantly in these types of matches. Nonetheless, 23-point lead, +3 for LV there. Still fairly close.
And the swing portion of that race, usually most races you can point to one specific thing that really changed things around. Definitely in that race was the Leo cactus hit lap 2. Because I mean, without that, Backhake just runs away with Leo as well in top 2, and yeah, it definitely shook things up.
Yeah,
and also Derek, thanks for confirming, Zoan. It was a Leo Nana from lap 2.
So that is what he hit in first. All right.
Yeah. Didn't matter too much in the end, but I do appreciate you for clarifying that.
Thank you for the clarification, Zone, for sure. And we'll see. Remember, just keep in mind both POVs aren't synced to the exactly. So see on the other POV the try getting picked here. It is DK Summit, the lone DK Summit pick from Smash there. Maybe a third time's a charm, maybe for AP. We'll see.
Potentially, yeah. Yeah, so I mean, remember in the first war, AP played perfectly. Second war, LV played perfectly. This is a track that we mentioned that we think that AP is a little bit more prominent on, but we'll see what happens. Z Devil with that fib, it kind of gives it Backache a bit of a brace to back there, but he backs a little late. We'll see how this exchange comes out.
See if he blocks the
Oh, he's
double
in a
here.
bad spot. He's in a bad spot.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
off. Wow.
he was too tight. He was too tight of that fence.
Man, another uncharacteristic fail from Bat there. Loses first. Back.
And top two from LV.
It's like these mistakes, yeah, from AP are just. Oh no, Ivan hits the shy guy
Yeah,
though. Loses
one
second.
of one of the most difficult obstacles to avoid in the game sometimes, but definitely Ivan could have readjusted a little bit there, but still going to be okay here for LV. It's a 1-4-5. Yeah, 1-4-5. Or yeah, 1-4-5. Or really tight actually. I think AP might have like 2-3-4.
We'll see what happens on double here. Can Smash pull past the TC? I don't think so. Okay, Bat's gonna make double.
Psycho made the double cleanly. Devil's off though.
Oh god, watch out for Leo's greens if you're Bat. Okay, I think
Yeah, he avoids him nicely, yeah.
Yeah, good play. And a blue shot coming out. This will definitely hit for cannon. This will be good for AP. Yeah, blue coming in. 2-3 for AP here. Not sure.
1-3. Yeah, 1-3 Leo's in first. Barely though. It's
really
kind of close. Yeah.
Will shock be a factor here to switch? Oh, another blue.
Is he gonna swerve? Is Leo gonna swerve? Didn't catch
Bat.
Derek. I thought maybe he would have swerved there.
And Bat pulls a TC in second as well.
I thought maybe Backache would have tried to fall off there. He's catching Derek, not quite. Switch to Ivan real quick. Let's see if he can make this. Oh,
Swig hit. Yeah, Swig hit.
that's
Ivan.
rough.
Great play from Swig. Okay, shock does come in. Leo dodges. Maybe a good raise for AP. I'm not. I think it was. Yeah, LV gets bottom two there. I think Swig got a top two spot. I think. So
It looked to me that was the case. Yeah. Very late shock though. I would imagine that. I would imagine Sky9 didn't pull it till lap 3. I want to take a look real quick at the bagging exchange on the VOD here real quick. And then you go ahead and commentate as you wish. I'm just taking a look to see like who got the better of who.
So it is a 1-4-5-6 for AP. Swig, great job getting first there. So it's a +5 for AP. They're down by 18 after 4 races. I mean, obviously you would love to be in a little bit of a better spot if you're AP there. But honestly, you'll take it. I mean, still pretty close. Got 8 races to go, of course. Not gonna get down about absolutely. This is the time to lock in. Both teams got to be locked in right now. Focused. Final eight races here. And yeah, see if AP can go on a little run here, or if LV can kind of increase their lead just a little bit here. Looks like AP is gonna opt to go for Moonview Highways. We've seen AP like to pick Moonview for like the 1-4 spots here, which I kind of like it, you know. Although kind of surprised we didn't go for like RBC here, as that hasn't been played yet.
Yeah.
Which is
also going back to that race, I think it looked to me like Ardux got it in 9th, and that Leo potentially dodged that one, predicting it. Because we saw Sky9 going back, and we saw Ardux just driving forward after the 35-second mark.
Yeah.
And also, I did. I'm a little late on this, but I did tell Backache to delay 5 seconds. But I think it's going to be after this race that'll be implemented.
See, back in the 8th here, does get a goal and really good item here. He can get up there to the front instantly. We do see people hitting cars kind of dying here. Avoids the yellow car really nicely.
Solid lines, yeah.
Being broken up.
Ooh, that's a...
Tried to snipe the
good
bomb
play.
there, I think.
Good try.
On the fly. So Ivan holding down the fort right now in first. Okay, Smash actually takes over second now. You know, a little bit of lag. See if Bat can draft Smash, he will, and gets a Shroom to boot here.
And here's the thing, though. Ivan does have a Shroom in first, so if Batking can recognize that, he might be in trouble.
Oh, he gets a Shroom of his own, though.
Yep.
Gets into first. Okay, Ivan Did he use a shroom or not? I don't know, but
Yeah,
nonetheless, that's
yeah, I think he did. I think he did. Yeah, he did. He
Yeah.
did.
Okay. Ooh, Ivan's gonna get redded here.
Oh,
Yeah, that's gonna be.
getting rid of his only protection there.
Yeah, maybe would have liked to see him hold on to his green to not lose his only protection because now their APs is in the driver's seat right now.
I
Look how
mean, that's the
spread
only
out
real.
back is.
Yeah, that's the only real snipe spot aside from this section. But oh yeah, it's spread out because Ivan hit the 107 yellow car. He hit it wide there, so it's gonna be a pretty decent. That's an understatement. Breakaway here from AP's top two.
Yeah, yeah, they're in the driver's seat right now. We see Ivan pulling triple shrooms here in fifth. I'm not sure who has shock. Maybe it's Artix. I don't know. I think he was in 10 if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah, I think he does have. Looks like Sky9 is trying to drop star. He has Bill, yeah. So Ardux does have, if anything.
So we got hit out there. Back bomb attempt is gonna connect. We will see shock in a second. I think AP is still held on to top two. Yeah, shock's not gonna come in till right at the end there. 3-4 from LV. We do see Leo on the come up here at the end. So a good race from AP here. Try to inch their way closer. Unfortunately for Swig, looks like he got last. Kind of got hit out
I
there a
think
little bit.
I think Ivan we're pretty much just content with trying to secure mid spots there. You know, that top two is there's absolutely nothing could do there.
Yeah,
And
for sure.
yeah, they did what they could there to control the damage.
Yeah, Bat just kept pulling those shrooms in second, so Ivan didn't really have much of a counterplay. So Bat took over first, and then Ivan got redded out by Smash. Was kind of the story of that race. So it's a +5 for AP. They're down 13 after 5 races here. Really close. Anyone's game is literally anyone's game right now for this match. So it really matters who wants it more, you know. AP can opt to go for Gold Mine here. LV gonna want Grumble Volcano. And once again, you're kind of seeing the textbook spots for Gold Mine, top to bottom two. Once again, 8th goes up that half pipe, try to get the bill and 8. And
Well, I'm
lone
changing the
BC3
stream
pick.
title real quick.
Lone BC3 pick from Devil here. Not gonna matter though. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be Grumble Volcano. Seeing AP can back LVI here early on. They need to hit him as much as possible, so LV is probably going to be pulling the shrooms to take Rock Hop here as they're in all mid spots. But also for AP, you still have the bottom two, so you can still try to get Bill and 8 maybe, or just get a golden or something like that. Backache burns out in first, though. That's
Oh,
really bad for AP. Only smash up here now. And Ivan pulls the Susui in second here. Smashes back Nana there, but it's going to be Ivan probably taking the guy. Oh, nice snipe there
oh,
from Leo. Really good snipe.
yeah, right on the nose there from Leo, or rather the tail. And we see a little exchange there with Z Devil, unfortunately taking the TC. Clean rock there from Backkick and Ivan as well, kind of neck and neck. I think Backkick slightly outlining him, yeah, and
Nice
especially that low trick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was for sure ahead of him there with 2 shrooms right now. It's a 2-3 for AP. Swiggin's second right now. Oh, these reds are going to be massive. Back kick dodges the pow and also avoids the red shell there. Great play all around there.
green coming up as well from Ivan.
He should be able to get into first with these, I would imagine, right? Unless Psycho has a
Yeah,
shroom.
no, 100%. Yeah. Well, unless Psycho has a shroom. No, he doesn't.
Green snipe attempt is unsuccessful. That kind of messed the end up just slightly, but still makes it. And Ivan right behind him once again, him taking the cut there.
And the spots have been mixed all race, and the baggers have not budged at all whatsoever.
Yeah.
This is just one of those tracks sometimes.
Blue shell coming in, back kick should be able to dodge it. Yep. But if Ivan has one more
Ooh,
shroom though, that's gonna be big. As he'll just
He does. He does.
Oh, he
This is
does.
huge.
2 shrooms actually. Wow.
And baggers are still stood still. I mean, I don't really
Big
blame the
red.
baggers.
Oh, big green for
Oh,
Leo. Now he has to burn both of his. Yeah, burns his shrooms. Oh, but gets more triple shrooms though. But still though, those hits, the red and the green were massive, so that prevents Ivan from being able to get into first and pass Bat. Looking like it's going to be a pretty good race for AP, I think. I think Swig did get it. Maybe not. I don't know.
yeah. No, it's yeah, 134.
Leo back there. So yeah,
Or
good race
135.
there. Massive plays there. Even though Leo didn't get a top spot there, that green shell hit on Ivan was absolutely massive. There was monumental.
Oh yeah, no, it
for
definitely
AP
it
there.
definitely affected Ivan there. I mean, it's one of those plays where it's early on. Sometimes in tracks like GV, it won't matter in the long run because of shrooms, but it prevented Ivan from taking that rock in second. I mean, that was huge there from Leo.
And a 1-3-4-6 from AP, so it'll be very, very close. Okay, it's actually tied now. Wow, plus 13. So
And this is the kind of
second
stuff
out.
you live for as a spectator.
It really is, especially from a caster and spectator's POV. This is peak entertainment right here in a do or die match with the score being tied between two pretty evenly matched teams. You know, literally anyone's game. And I think we lost back at
Halftime.
POV, unfortunately. So, oh no, he's back up. Yeah, that's right. That I was at the delay you were talking about Jaggy, my bad.
Think so.
Or no.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
There it
So
is.
his stream's back up and running, yeah. So, see BC3 coming out for LV and TF for Ape. Okay, it will be TF.
Oh, 5 second extra delay.
It's a little
Okay,
bit of
well,
split.
we're gonna go single pot for this one. That's a little miscommunication on my part.
It's all good, all good. Ooh, triple reds for Bat. Massive. He hits out Ivan there. We see a red attempt on Psycho. I don't know if that's not gonna connect with the crates there. Green shell snipes attempts, not gonna be successful. Oh,
Oh,
never
that's a
mind. There it is.
huge.
That's
Wow,
successful
that
though.
is absolutely monumental.
Devil is gonna be dead here probably,
And
but
he's dead,
Bat's
yeah.
yeah. Top 2 now for AP, and Bat can pressure Devil here with this red shell. He's in the Devil though actually ahead, I
Yeah,
think.
good readjustment, yeah. Backkick is
Yeah.
very, very well versed in regards to knowing which players have which lag shields, you know. It's a good play. Oh, Swig!
Massive play from Swig there to hit Devil. I don't know if that was a trick sniper. Or if
No,
that was
that's a
just a
ground. No,
bad
no, no,
count.
that was a ground shell. That's a ground shell. Yeah, Swig was too
Oh,
far,
okay.
definitely, to get that back off. But still,
Okay.
Swig! First place, break. Go Swig! No.
Oh, he does get blued. I want to. Yeah, I think he got blued there or something like that. Still a top 2 though from AP. Just the pack is gonna be a lot closer now. Both baggers.
Oh, did Swig fail? Yeah, he did. Yeah, he's off. Wow.
Oh no.
Just the caster's curse is once again real. Right on cue.
I don't know where Sky 9's at. I didn't see him at the first set, so I'm not sure what Shock's
Now,
situation is.
one of the baggers is baiting. He could either baiting or has it.
Yeah, that's something to keep an eye on here. Bat with a sizable lead in first right now, but where is the
I think
rest
I
of
just
AP?
saw. I think I just saw a Bill troll. Yeah, bagger lost shock.
Bill Troll, you say?
Yup. Yup. Can't confirm.
Okay. Bat goes around Shroomless here. Most likely getting first. But you
It
say
was
Sky 9
Sky9 that
build
got
one
Bill
of
trolled.
L.
No, Sky9 got build.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just a little misunderstanding there.
Let's
But
switch over to Ivan for lap 3 replay just for this race.
we'll get a mid-pack perspective here. Devil is gonna get T-Seed. Yeah, I'd like to see what Leo ends up getting. Tries to back a tight end, doesn't connect.
Tight end wide. Yeah, tight end wide. Good mix up.
Really good mix up there. See the red shell. Is he just gonna be trailing this? Triple streams from Ivan here.
Ooh, that's so close from Ivan.
He doesn't pass. Yeah, Leo ends up raiding him there, so Ivan's dead. Smash gets okay, so it's 5-6 for AP. So like
that was scary from Ivan's perspective. He was like a frame off from going off the track, and then obviously kind of got put in a bad spot from having to readjust.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it didn't really work out for him in the end, but yeah. So AP now up 13 plus 13 for AP there. With 5 races left, AP now takes a 13-point lead. They do well on TF there, their track pick. So good on their part here. So we'll see if they can take this momentum and run with it, or if LV has an answer for AP here. I don't even know what track picks they would be going now. Maybe actually Maple. We haven't seen Maple yet this whole best of 3, have we? It's just kind of surprising, to be honest.
I don't think well, they're having. Are you talking about overall in playoffs?
No, I'm just talking about this best of 3, like this best of 3 in in general.
Sorry,
Because
I was talking to Backcake for a second. I didn't get your initial question.
it's all good. I was just saying, like, we haven't seen Maple at all this best of
Oh
three,
no,
have
we
we?
haven't. No, no. That's which is a
Yeah.
bit of a surprise, honestly. I mean, well,
I-
DDR is usually the first track that the teams opt to go for in alt spots in 135, but
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Really surprising we haven't seen Maple, which I know AP does. Yeah, they kind of prefer DDR more, so I can understand that. But now they're all gonna opt to go for Maple, of course, since we've already played uh DDR here with Smash picking DKM and Swig picking. Okay, so it's like Travis is a little mixed up there. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm always on the fan of like team picking track picks, together,
yeah.
So it's actually DKM is gonna be picked here. Yeah, I don't doubt Batcake can hold on to first here for sure and stave off LV, but gotta wonder. But yeah, if LV will hit out Bat or other AP guys here early on. Gonna readjust to the better line. Yep. And so far, so good here. Good lines from Bat early on. Yeah, he's just gonna be able to keep first. Actually, top two now. Swig makes his way into second here. So
Yeah,
now you're
switch
gonna
over
get
to Ivan with top 2 here early from Backcake. And we have
switches
our
from
POV sync now.
nice. Yeah, we're all good now. All good. Swig should be able to avoid all these reds. Maybe not this one. Yeah, he will actually. See if they do any double backing on one of these turns, depending on what items that AP gets, the top two gets here. Good, yeah, good job throwing away that green to not hit double there. That was close.
Oh, good
Not
reaction there
bad.
from Ivan as well. Physics can be a little bit weird on that bridge, but he was able to readjust very smartly.
Oh, he takes the time and gets burned, gets back
Oh,
between and the shot coming in. So that
huge
just kind
shock.
of
I
locks,
mean,
kind of locks
and
up
no matter what
Smash.
they would have dodged, but that back green as well was just the icing on the cake for sure.
Top three now for AP, and they're just breaking away now. So far, they're playing DKM to perfection here with a nice shot to move, but
And
kind of
if you're
surprised I took the tie line just to be a little aggressive there, end up
and
getting
Lexon
hit.
keeps his greens, this is big. This could solidify this top 3 right here, depending on what happens. Ivan's playing it safe. Oh, not getting the good line though.
I almost cost him. Yeah, back to top three, and Smash can just schlag with these greens as he's gonna do. That's the right play there.
I'm surprised Lexon didn't back one green though, at the very least in that bridge.
I don't know where. Okay, there he is. Never mind. There, hello Smash.
Smash slash
Ends
Lexon,
up.
yeah. No, Lexon was ahead of Ivan. I'm shocked he didn't back one, but back a green on the bridge, but he's still gonna keep third here. Or fourth rather.
Yeah, Derek breaks up the top three just a little bit, so it's top two like four right now.
Yeah.
Some people getting hit. We see Devil getting hit now. Watch out for the boulder here. Okay, barely avoids it. Blue shell though, gonna throw
Psycho.
it. Will it connect?
Nah, it's not gonna affect
Or
anybody.
not? Oh, he mega
Oh.
smash and the green hits Ivan and he bombs himself one.
Oh,
He's getting ate this race.
that is
Unfortunately, Smash being a mega there, but
that's
yeah, he
sad
gets the win
stuff
for
right
that.
there.
Yeah. Good race for
Um,
AP again on their track pick of DKM. You know,
the dynamic duo of Badkick and Swig strike again, and this is in terms of which tracks that they're good at in from a duo running perspective, can't get any better than DKM.
yeah, it really doesn't. Both of them are just so amazing at that track. They know the layout of it. They know the mechanics. They're just so good at it. And no surprise there, them getting top two, especially with the shock. The top 267 is big for AP. They're up 20 now, so after with only 4 races to go, it's still anyone's game. It really is. So both teams, time for them to stay locked in and just go from here. See, AP would still the momentum with obviously it being 12 race GPs. You don't reset after 4 races, so they get to keep a lot more of this momentum, which is definitely an advantage from them, and I think a disadvantage for LV is they don't have much time to mentally reset. You know.
And a BC3 coming out from LV, pretty standard stuff here. I'm trying to think of what AP would pick because I don't think they would want to go for WGM unless they have eighth.
Maybe BC
They're contemplating it. Yeah, BC Wii looks to me
Hey,
like
will
that's
be.
going to be the case. Yeah.
Yeah, I like this. BCWii pick here from AP. You gotta make sure you block the glitch for sure. Here. You gotta hold on top 2, gotta block the glitch. It's ever so important. Of course, the Caster Crystal will probably be BC3. Never mind, it actually is BCWii. Wow, so for once we talk about track picking actually gets selected here.
Finally, the curse is broken, yeah.
And we'll see if they back instantly here in top 2 or just maybe trail their items to hit him out. I'm not sure what they're gonna do, but oh no, did Swig burn out on first?
Oh, he did, yeah.
That's really bad if you're Swig, you can't
Yeah, I
be
mean, you got,
burning
and
out there
Backache has
first.
2, 3, 4 all around him. Granted, I mean, this is prime position, but Derek, no, he has greens. Backache has to hurry here. He has to hustle. What happened to Derek, though? Did he get bombed?
He nanted, back he nanted someone, I
Ah,
think, or
that had
something
to have
like
been
that.
Derek, yeah. I think Derek had, like, 2 greens revolving, and he got hit there.
Mm-hmm. And now back can block glitch here. Yeah, he's gonna block it. It should be blocked. I think it's still only him though, really up here right now. Okay, no, Smash is up
Z-double,
here
yeah.
with to help him out a little bit.
And Backkick, absolutely. I was going to say he has this on the palm of his hand. He could back and call it. Z-Devil loses out a little bit on second.
Back's a tight fib, and it does hit.
Oh, and Z-Devil fell for the bait, the tight back.
Really good back from Backhake there now. He just can just break away, gets the low trigger. Yeah, he can have a field day now on.
That's
on
a
this
kind of
track.
back spam that can get even the best of players. I mean, you sometimes, you know, you're trailing second and first backs tight and, you know, second goes wide. Very fundamental communication, but can definitely get the best of even the best of players there. But Shock
Let's see
came
an
in
early
early.
shock. Yeah,
Yeah.
early shock. Had to have been LV, right? No way AP uses an early shock
Yeah,
here.
but only one dodge. It looked to me like I don't really understand that shock. Obviously, it came early, but it didn't really benefit them at all whatsoever.
Yeah, it's still a top 2 for AP here. Backhake making sure the glitch is like double blocked with the bananas as well. I'd like to see them double back here for sure. Yeah, back in a back tight here, maybe smash backs wide. Try to
It
get
could
him.
be it could be an indication that Ardux was in 10th, but the bagging battle wasn't even that tight before someone just fell off trying to get that box on the half pipe, like, you know, on the way down. But we'll see who that is. Sky 9 is winning out. That was Ardux that failed it.
So yeah, oh, Ivan does have Bill, so Smash may have shock. Or not Smash, sorry, Sky may have shock. Excuse me there.
Yeah, we saw a little wall clip there from Backkick though. He might lose out on first just from that.
He
But I mean,
actually
I think
did,
they're
yeah.
top 2 anyway. They're top 2 anyway. Yeah.
Top 2. Sherman second for Bat. Yeah, he's gonna break the spread. I'm just gonna strum up here. Be careful not to bump smash. I don't think he did there, so it's all smooth sailing here.
And
Gonna be
all
on
systems
two.
go for Ivan here with the Bill. Gonna get him after box though.
Top 2 locked up
Leo,
here.
yeah, it's gonna be a top 4 for AP.
Wow. Are you kidding me? Top 4 for AP. Wow.
Yeah, Swig coming up the rear with the mega dodge at the very end.
And I believe AP was holding blue as well. We saw it on Bat right after he crossed the line. So I believe they held blue for him. And they just got good items to come up there at the end. And yeah, hats off to AP there. They played that race to perfection. They really did. Not even LV's early shot could really do much for LV, as top 2 is pretty much broken. And of course, was really their only play was to use early shock there and try to get something. Yeah, you're right. Top 4 for AP.
Yeah,
Is that the dagger
that mega
for
dodge
LV?
from Leo, from Swig at the very end secured it.
Is that the dagger for LV? I'm not sure, but 49-point lead for AP. I don't know. I mean, it's going to be tough for LV now. They still do have 3 races left, but I don't know. That might be just one of the nails in the coffin, maybe, for LV. Don't know. Depends on what AP gets here. If they get another winning race here for AP, probably looking at almost a possible comeback, but I'm not know. Still have 3 races to go, but what a race from AP there. Hats off to them. Question is,
Interesting
though,
though.
what do you
They're
go for
kind of
AP here?
yeah. I know that they're thinking about it here. I mean, Rainbow Road could be a good option, but obviously, they go BC3. This is bold stuff here from AP. But I mean, it's only bold if I mean if you make
Well,
all the strats and you communicate everything properly, it will
yeah.
work out. Because, you know, first can take Ultra, or if he gets a blocking item, second take Ultra.
AP gets their
And
traffic in WGM too. Keep that in mind. So you
yeah,
opted for WGM for top 4, which Probably their best option.
It's arguably better than BC3
Yeah.
for top four. I mean, interesting
Yeah.
for sure.
LV wanted BC3. They couldn't get it, unfortunately. Yeah.
Sorry,
been
yeah, it was the
nice.
BC3 pick. Yeah, no, I don't know why. I was looking at Ivan's POV there. So caster blindness.
You're
It's
good.
all good.
You're
Okay.
good, man. Yeah. Ooh, Ivan gets into first, though, early on. Takes the cut there. And, oh, yeah.
Oh,
Fowler
too late
takes
on the
back.
trick. Yeah, too late on the trick.
I would imagine you'd try this nano snipe Ivan here. Okay, there's one attempt. That's
I
gonna
thought he
be
would
successful.
too. Yeah, but that's not a bad nana spot either.
Did he back his green, or did he
Oh,
throw his green away there and get redded for it? I don't know.
yeah, he
That was
did.
the only protection. Yeah, he gets redded for it though. Bat now has a shroom in first place here, and it's all systems go for Bat now. He's for the moment. Yeah, I just see him going around cut. Case of blue. You see one cut taker here, which I don't. And so top two for Bat for AP. Yeah, right now.
Ooh, Ivan's. I like that from Ivan. You know, saving one of his shrooms there, one for the cut, and maybe one to if he gets back, he can just shroom up right away. I like that.
Me too. Yeah. Powder coming
Pow
in.
in the
back
air.
shroom.
I mean, back kept his item though. Could mean the difference.
Oh, blue. This blue could be really bad for AP. Okay, actually.
Did
Oh, they
Lexan
got out of
dodge that?
Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah.
So they get out. They wiggle out of that sticky situation there. Now Bat's in first place. Ivan can't get
Ooh.
the turn skip there. I don't think he'll be able to snipe Bat out of first. He'll try to go for
That's a good
Bat.
Oh, that's a good fib spot. There it is.
And he got him.
maybe-
What a fib.
And the shot coming in as well. Didn't
Yeah,
look like Backhake.
Yes.
Yeah, he slowed, but not enough, I don't think. He didn't want to, give up his first outright, but that is a clutch shot from LV for sure.
Yeah, that may have. Yeah, it may have saved them. It may have been the saving point there for LV. I'm not sure how great of a race that was, but it would have been a whole lot worse if they didn't have shock there for sure. But I don't know if it's enough really to kind of get them back in it with only 2 races left. They're almost out of time, so we'll see what the results are here in any second now. Okay, from the other PV, yeah, okay, it's 1357. So that doesn't really turn that doesn't really factor. That doesn't move the needle. That doesn't move the needle. My bad, that much. Also, I think LV. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I thought I saw him getting a -10 penalty, but it's not. It's nothing.
Yeah.
Still a 42-point lead for AP here with 2 -5s. Wait, 2 -5s against AP. Is that what I'm seeing?
Okay, well, yeah, we can take a look.
Yeah. So yeah,
Let's
that's
take a look to.
-10 for AP. Looking at table.
Were they already
here.
confirmed on table? Yeah.
Yeah, Dragonfly put him on the table. So AP up 32, which does change things actually quite a bit here. Those 10 points could be really huge here, Jaggy, you know? With still 2
Yeah, so
races to go.
there was a pen on BCWii. I'll clip them or post them in chat. So for the first one, Ivan had Bill in 8th. And Sky9 looked to me like he shroomed him into the wall. It wouldn't have been a -5 if he didn't have that shroom. It's a very ticky-tack penalty for sure because Ivan didn't lose much speed, but since it's by the book, he was shrooming. It is a 5. And then, yeah, 100% the Waluigi Stadium one is also a 5. Prevented him from doing the turn skip. So I do think that BC was a little attack, but it was by the rules for sure.
Yeah, so we'll see now
And
if
we'll
that
see what
really
happens here.
changes anything. We'll see. BC3 coming out here, going to race 11. See Swig in second right now. Oh, he gets hit out. But Derek, I don't know if something happened to him. It's just Ivan really now. Back kick in second. Pulls a shroom in second. Gonna have to avoid this
nice.
red. He doesn't. Wow. I'm
Okay.
surprised I hit him, to be honest.
Usually the red breaks on like the second boost panel ramp, I think.
Nice cut from Bat there to get around the Nana. Still a first for Derek, though. Another shroom for Bat in second. I feel like he's pulled a lot of shrooms in second this war. Got another shroom in second for Bat. You can just
All
keep
right,
changing
yeah,
the
can't
meme.
go wrong. And this is once
And
again we've seen this sort of exchange time and time again. And Derek actually backs it before the turn, allows Backcake enough time to react. We've seen this time and time again though. Derek in first, Backcake in second, and usually Backcake would throw a pretty nice snipe attempt. Derek would react. Derek would throw at a kind of a niche back spam. Backcake would react.
now Bat gets to take the cut because Derek was on the Ultra, and he makes it, but Derek makes Ultra as well,
Oh,
so it's really close now.
oh, and Ivan fails low trick in third.
Oh no, he's off. But look at this top two though. Top two is
Look at this
absolutely
break.
gone.
Battle of the
Look at
Titans
this.
coming up here.
This exchange from between Derek and Bat is going to be crucial this race.
Oh, and Lexon got redded off the track as well. So I mean, even exchanges, Ivan failing obviously, but I don't think AP really got that. Well, they did actually make cut with Leo, but Devil also made cut. So you know, these like sort of back and forth exchanges in the mid pack are slightly favoring LV here.
You see Bat, yeah, gonna wisely block the cut instead of going for Ultra here. But Derek's gonna align for Ultra, yeah. See, he align for it. Let's see if he makes it. See if he makes it, which he
He's
did.
oh, he hit the wall before getting blued.
Oh wow, so he did make it, but hit wall and then got blued. So Bat's gonna be getting first here this race. You see Ivan in fourth.
And it could have been a tactical. It could have also been a tactical wall hit. He probably reacted to it like, you know, blues out. He probably reacted, but not in time.
Yeah, so he had to tank the blue. Yeah, for sure. That's probably was the idea. I'm not. Yeah, not really sure what other spots see people in except for LV getting 4 and 5 and 6 here. I think. But yeah, really good first from Bat. With all those shrooms he got in second there, that definitely aided him into taking over Derek there. But Derek did everything he could, made Ultra
Yeah.
when he needed to. It just wasn't enough, unfortunately. And okay, yeah, so 1-3, bottom 2 for AP. So it's still doable for LV to win this thanks to the -10. Thanks to the
Yeah.
-10, they still have an outside chance. They're down 33, so they need a top 4-7 to win and a top 4-8 to tie. So now
Also,
we
a
saw
little bit of a
match one.
caveat, from what I said. I don't think Derek hit the wall, but I think he like hard stopped. That's why you saw him just like stood dead still. But yeah, I mean,
Okay.
it was a reaction to the blue for sure, but it wasn't quite on time.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate there. Yeah, just this just the little things, yeah. Not sure how much difference it made different in a little bit of one, but this is what we saw in match one. AP was down like 33 or something like that, and they tried for GV2. So now LV is gonna try for GV2 here. Actually, a couple of them picking Daisy Circuit. Not really something you see all the time for like all runs, but it's definitely a viable track. But it will be Koopa Cape. I'm pretty sure that track got picked in race 12 of match one as well. When AP was trying to get GV2, so a little bit of deja vu from match one here, just kind of funny. But yeah, we'll see. Last race of this best of 3. What's gonna happen here? Now it's AP with the advantage.
All right, so KC, yeah, he's trimming, or yeah, pretty standard stuff here. But Ivan just a little bit early with that red throw there. But I mean, right idea there. You want to contest back kick.
Yeah, I definitely like the idea there. Just didn't work out. Do you see Psycho getting into first there? And Devil in third. So it's a 1-3 for LV here, but Sky's just gonna be
Did my jet just die?
boxes
Okay.
and everything, and maybe he can drop a star for Bat here in second. That would be huge. Although he'd probably end up splitting it with Devil. Yep, star drop coming out. Yep, Devil got it too. So yeah, as we kind of expected there.
Yeah, Devil has a bit of a lag shield, even though he is blue line. So you would expect something like that to happen, but Devil is kind of trailing. Yeah, he did manage to sneak into second. Obviously, LV was in second before, but good red break. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, he was dead there with those triple reds. Unfortunate there. I did like that Bat tried to star Psycho at the very last second there. He tried to get him there. Didn't work, unfortunately. We see Ivan now doing golden strat here. Gonna be able to get into, actually just gonna stay in fourth there, but AP is taking over first place with Swig in first right now. see if Sky can maybe drop a star for him. Ivan with just a stream and fourth. Not really gonna do much except try to get closer to Swig. LV, their really only hope is gonna try to get blue here, maybe get a shotgun 9 or something. I imagine Ardix is hanging back at 9, but blue's kind of their only win condition. Wow, good red evasion there too from Ivan to avoid both
Oh, and
Psycho and that red.
yeah. Backkick is in position to maybe break up some of these top spots with the revolving greens. Passes a TC to Derek first frame on the other POV. And Derek is like swerving all over the place and putting Backkick off. I mean, you'd come to expect that with a play like that from Derek with LV in tough spots.
Yeah. Well, with them needing like a top 4 double Ardix needing to get up there, they gotta try everything. Ooh, Ivan was able to snipe Swig.
We'll see.
Top 3
Did
for
both greens
LV.
break? Yeah, so no threat for LV to get random green. That was beautiful from Ivan.
LV's top 3. We're gonna see Shock here. AP Shock, I believe. Yeah, shocking Ivan after the
Shock
box
red
two.
incoming.
This is gonna hit him most likely. Yep.
Yep.
And he's into the waterfall for Schult to the wound.
Yeah, I
And
don't
it's
don't
over.
blame Ivan at all for that. I mean, it is a little bit speculative, but you got to depend on the item roulette being in your favor and like immediately pulling out your red or whatever you pull. 2, 3, 4, 5 for AP. And before the race, you know, they were up by 33, and I think that'll be enough to secure the win if I'm not mistaken. It's gonna be
That's the win. Definitely the win.
36.
44-point win for AP.
Yep, that's game right there.
Congrats to AP, and my prediction did come true.
And there you go. Fair play. I thought I was riding high with that first prediction, you know.
I was a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie. After LV won,
That is the end of the yeah. So the score wasn't updated there, but yeah, that is going to be the end of the war regardless. So yeah, I mean AP overall, you know, after that first match, a couple back and forth exchanges, keeping it very competitive against LV. You know, AP was able to despite not scrimming together too often and mixing up first team and second team lineups, they were able to show who's boss there. And I got to say, Backkick Swig, good combo. While Backkick wasn't, you know, he didn't pop off extremely like I thought he would. He was up there for certain instances, made plays. Swig was probably their MVP in general. And Leo, you know, making some clutch plays every here and again in the mid pack, and also, you know, running in a couple of races too. I think overall everyone did their job.
They really did. And Bat did MVP match 3 just for
He
good measure,
did.
129 points. He really did pop off though those last couple of GPs, 52 and 46 points. He came up big when AP needed him the most, and that's what winning players do. That's what high div players do when they need him. And we will bring an interview to you guys. We will be interviewing AP Soul here in just a second. We'll get all
Let's do
that.
it.
We'll get everyone in call here in just a second. We'll skin that sorted. But yeah, I mean, one entertaining best of 3. I loved every second of it.
Oh
LV
yeah.
played amazing still. Like they may not have won, but they also played amazing. And I kind of in the back of my mind, I did think they had the advantage. I thought they might have taken it home. Were going to take it home after they won the first match and almost came all the way back in match 2. They got to within 4 points and could have very easily won 2-0. It was that close, but AP was able to come up in the last couple of races and win those races to win the war, and then they won match 3, of course, by a pretty comfortable margin. So we'll start bringing people in call in a second. But what are your thoughts, Jaggy, for this whole best of 3 as a whole?
I think that was an entertaining best of 3, and I'm not saying that just for the purpose of drumming this up. I think this genuinely was a very good watch. Both teams, you know, extremely competitive, and AP. I think, you know, there were moments where they looked like they were going to run away with it, especially match 2. But I think overall AP were maybe after match 1. I think match 1 LV had their number despite the back and forth exchanges. I think that they did have their number, but matches 2 and 3, you know, AP coming back and making certain plays, and yeah, I don't really have much else to say aside from that. I think it was a very entertaining match to watch, and Yeah, I mean, are we getting an interview right now? Are we inviting people?
Yeah, we've got 4 We've got everyone in waiting. Yep, there we go. What is
Hey,
up?
there we go.
What's up, guys? What is up?
What's going on?
Big win, y'all. Congrats
Yeah.
on winning this best of 3, moving on to finals to face KG. How are y'all? Guess we
Mhm.
can start with how you guys feeling after winning.
First of all, I want to say good games to LV, bro. You guys put up one hell of
Yep.
a fight. We were kind of shaking match 2. I'm not even gonna lie. Like
Yeah. We're kinda
61
trembling.
points and then freaking
Stumbling.
7 points. Like, But anyways, yeah. Good games to Ardux bagged really really well. We both made some mistakes at some points. Like me personally, my TKS.
Race 2 BC3. I want to know because I was looking back on POV and I could not see the bagger names. I could not see who failed. I could not see anything.
Okay,
So
long
that was the
story
race where
short, was
both of you
me.
guys failed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what happened was match 3 on BCWE, I failed miserably on the zippers and I didn't get Hawk, and then he made Hawk. They were forced to use an early lap 1 shock because
And then they failed.
yeah, and then they failed going back for the box thing on like the mini ramp. So after that I got ahead, barely failed Hawk, got shock, and then yeah. I think
Yeah.
what he
So
was because
BC.
Shock he had to do that because Shock was available at that time. So I mean, he did like a
Yeah.
risky play, but he just didn't execute it correctly at that point.
But you can confirm BC3 when both of you guys were bumping each other, and so you were the one that failed initially, and then I'm guessing Ardux was just like, screw this, I'm just gonna go back the other way.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
BC3 match 3, I failed miserably. I didn't want to troll because we got like a pen on what's it called, RWS and BCWE for like bumps. So I was just like, well, I'm not gonna risk starring Derek in the middle of the pack. So I just figured I'd jump off, and he got away. He got shock. I think first set. I think he pulled like a couple bills or something, and then you know, for I was really lucky. I chained 3 stars in a row, like an old school trolling war. But you know, it was pretty nice. I mean, I was able to corner him because he braked, and I thought he was gonna like release his MT to like drive forward, but he just didn't, and so I just started him off and pulled. I was going backward, and then Ivan, or maybe it was Z Devil, made a really nice play. I got to give credit where credit's due. They back bombed me, and that enabled Ardux to get a pretty nice
Okay.
breakaway.
That makes sense. And also, I would like to segue that BC3 race match 3 into a question for Batcake. So
Yo.
that BC3
What
race,
up?
that BC3 race was pretty much just quintessential you versus Derek. You guys were broken away. You guys were making strats all over the place. But that wasn't the only race where you guys found yourself in these sort of 1v1 exchanges. You know, in Gardens, I think it was in match 2 or 3, I don't remember. You threw a green immediately after you took cut. He hopped away from it. He backed the Nana out of cut as you took it. You hopped away from it. And so, you know, considering some of these 1v1 exchanges, how did you think you fared against Derek, and how did you think that he did in some of those 1v1 exchanges? How do you think that he was as an opponent?
To be honest, he's a good player. I don't remember too much about the nitty gritty interactions and all that, but they played well. Sometimes there's a little lag. I didn't really know where they were sometimes, but that's really about it.
Oh yeah, the
Probably
trail fib in
around
KC. Yeah.
probably about like half and half, I'd say. Also, I like to point out why I failed double and first on DCAS. Okay. So so I have like eye problems, right? So like okay, so I basically like sometimes this happens like once a day where I literally can't open like my eye for a while. So I basically was like going into double with my eyes closed. Like I like had to open it
Oh,
with
Oh
like
wow.
every few seconds or whatever. Like I was basically on like a 2 FPS basically. That's all I really
the
have to
one
say.
time in the day, and you're doing it on BKS double.
That's what happened on some other tracks too. If you're wondering why I like just like randomly like drove off in first or something, like it was like
Hey,
really dumb. But match
hey,
3,
wait,
like
wait.
everything like was perfectly fine.
I thought you said once a day.
Yeah, but well, like it was for like a string of races. I think it was like match 2 slash early match 3,
Oh,
something like
okay.
that. But yeah, that's just my
Thank you
explanation.
for pointing that out. Yeah.
I'm not that
Yeah.
bad, but sometimes.
Yeah. I do got a question for you, Smash 2. Like, I know you subbed in for match 2, yeah. So, like, coming in kind of as a sub for them, like, what was your, like, entire game plan? Or, like, did you guys coordinate anything, like, right before the match started? Or how did you kind of attack subbing in, like, what was a winner to go home for you guys since you guys lost, like, the first match?
Yeah, well, they asked me to sub and they asked me if I was warm. I said yes, but I lied. I hadn't played for 2 days. But I
I'm
just.
glad you didn't tell us that.
I know. I'm glad you didn't say anything.
But I really wanted to play. I feel like the few matches that I've had with Backache, Swig, Clover, Leo, I think we're good. I just wanted to come in there, just, anything can happen in MKWii. So I just came in first 2 races. I just told everyone, all right, this is what's up. We're good. Don't worry about it. And we kind of just had a little snowball effect. Match 2. But I can't take I'm not taking any credit. I think we all did a good job at the start of War 2. So good stuff,
Yeah.
team.
What I
and
will
was
say
that?
is like,
Go ahead.
sorry, I was just adding like, nothing like Clover particularly. Like he did fine in match 1. He's a great player, but I do think that lineup was a lineup we'd struggled to do well with as a whole during the regular season, and I think making that sub like allowed us to gel a lot more. I don't think it was a
Yeah,
Clover thing in particular, but I think
no,
just making a sub changed things for us. It changed our
Yeah.
mindsets and got
it
us out of that
definitely
hole.
switched things up. Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, I did say that after match 1 when I saw Lexan sub in. I did say that like Clover maybe has like the edge in terms of like maybe, I mean, not to say that Lexan, you are a very solid player, but I was gonna say that it is a net positive that substitution because you've played with them for a long time now, and you also, every now and again you can make the plays that uh Clover wouldn't be able to make with like the chemistry that you have with AP compared to Clover. So I would like to commend you, Lexan, for a good performance.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I also want to say I don't have anything else to say. Do you have any questions, Vinny?
No, I don't. I don't really got anything, much of anything else to say. I know Fusion's got to go in a minute, so we'll wrap. We'll wrap. I think we said everything we need to say. Like
If
again, big
anybody else,
congrats to you
if
guys.
anybody has anything else to say, feel free. Because like
Yeah,
for some reason,
guys,
I'm kind of drawing a blank right now with questions.
guys, got any
Uh,
more comments about your win? I know you guys fought really hard to win 2 in a row after dropping match 1.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, to be honest, like I don't know. I think the best part about our team right now is that we stayed composed and we didn't get upset when we lost. Like, I think it was like match 2. We lost like 5 races in a row, but we kept composed and we ended up winning the match still.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, GG's to LV. Like they really
yeah, they
they
played
pushed us to our
amazing.
limit. I mean, going into uh, the last race of match 2, we were only up by like 5 or something. I don't know. It was super close, and we could have very easily just gotten 2-0'd. Like they really, uh, like pushed us as hard as they possibly could. And I commend them for that.
And I do
Definitely.
have one more question before Fusion goes. So if I'm not mistaken, you guys haven't won anything in GSC yet, correct?
Not
That
yet.
is correct.
No, we haven't
Okay.
won an official league banner in 10 years actually.
Okay. So I want to ask, how do you feel about KG as an opponent? Do you have any players in mind that are you gonna watch out for?
Pretty much everyone on their team for sure. Like they're a really well coordinated and organized team, and with all pretty much
Yeah.
good players. They're gonna be our toughest matchup, and we're gonna try to just be prepared for it.
I'll say, KG. I think we're far and away the toughest opponent in the div. As someone who's played with Luke for like 2 years, that guy. You put him in the front. There's really not a whole lot you can do. He's the fastest person I've played with. He's very hard to play against, and Javo as well was a key component to the team, the Daisy team that we got to the finals with of D1. So they're definitely very worthy opponents, and
Yeah, I mean
we'll see how it goes.
they're basically like a D1 team if I'm being honest. Like
Pretty much, yeah.
they're great. So
yeah,
yeah,
absolutely. Like I know you guys will be prepared for that. Hopefully, y'all can get some practice scrims in for finals for sure. Make
Hope
sure
so
you got
too,
that
man.
chemistry. Make sure you got the chemistry on par and you're coordinating everything, because I know y'all can do it for a fact. Like, I know for a fact you guys can do it. So
Yeah.
hopefully you can lock in and take home the banner. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much everything I got to say on this. Jag, you got any final comments?
Not necessarily. No, I don't have anything else to say. I mean, well played, you guys. Well played, LV as well. Thank you guys so much for coming along and supporting us throughout the stream. I think we peaked out at about maybe 140, 150. So not too bad. And yeah, it was a very entertaining match to watch. Thank you guys so much for watching. And with that being said, I'm Jaggy,
Ben, Vinny.
And I'm back.
and we will see you,
Shout out to you.
Mr. Becky. We'll see you guys on the flip side.
Bye bye.